Assalamu alaikum everyone and good evening. Welcome to the final round of MIC Pitch Camp organized by MIC Innovation Club. After a week-long boot camp, 3 notable sessions and an exciting first round, today we're here with the top 12 teams. Who is going to win? If you want to know, stay with us till the end. The winners will be announced at the end of today's event. Now, we all know what's at stake, what are the prizes, but I'm going to announce the prizes again for motivating today's 12 teams. The best 3 teams will get 1 month Netflix subscription, 5 terabyte online storage, OneDrive storage, and the third best team, the team who will be on third position, will get a portfolio website along with those. And the second team will get 1,000 taka prize money and a vector portrait. And the winner of Pitch Camp will get a portfolio website and 1,500 taka prize money. So these are our exciting prizes today. Now let's get introduced with our judges today. Today we have 3 extraordinarily talented people with us as our judges. First, we have Anusha Kobirapu, who is Senior Executive and Business Intelligence of Grameenphone. Assalamu alaikum Anusha Apu, how are you today?
Hi, walaikum assalam. I'm really fine. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great. Thank you, Apu. Next, we have Mousika Rahman Gudro Bhaiya, who is financial analyst, who was a former president of BUPFS. Assalamu alaikum Gudro Bhaiya, how are you doing today?
Walaikum assalam, Apu. I'm really good. How are you guys?
Yeah, we're great too. Next, last but not least, we have our very own Farzana Mubashira Adrita Apu, who is a lecturer of Petroleum and Mining Engineering Department of MIST. Assalamu alaikum Adrita Apu, how are you?
Walaikum assalam. I'm doing great. What about you?
Yeah, I'm great too. Okay, before we start the pitching, I'd like to remind our participants of some important instructions. It was strictly mentioned not to change your slide after submission. So if any team changes anything from on their slide, that team will be disqualified. Now I will announce the participant's name before your pitching, but you have to start your pitching only when the timekeeper indicates you to start. Then if there is any power or internet failure during the presentation, the team will be paused and given 30 seconds. After that, if the participant fails to come back, other members will have to continue. And most importantly, each team will get 5 minutes for their presentation. You will not get any more time. You have to finish within 5 minutes. Now, with that being said, while wait any longer, I'd like to ask for permissions from our judges for starting the pitching round. Judges, can we start?
Yeah, sure. আমি সেই জন্যই বলছিলাম যে we should start.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, let's start.
Yeah, let's go for it. Let's start.
Okay, great. Then let's get started. First, the first team I'd like to call upon for their pitching is Team Obliterators. Team Obliterators, please be ready for your pitching. In the meantime, I'd request Team Sloths and Team Unfogging the Future for taking preparation. Team Obliterators, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, please start when the timekeeper indicates you to start. I'm handing it over to the timekeepers now. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. I, Mahmudul Haq from EC department and Isfa Shagor from IP department are going to be the timekeepers of the further sessions. So before we can start, let me clarify the time distribution of each and every presentations. Each presenting team will have total of 5 minutes to pitch your slides. So in that time, after 4 minutes of your presentation, the timekeeper will be giving a warning that 1 minute is left. Within that time, you will have to sum up your presentation. There will be no further warning. After 5 minutes is over, you will be asked to stop your presentation and your audio will be muted. After the session is over, you will have 4-minute question answer session. Within that time, you can answer to the question of the judges by unmuting yourself. And before that, I'll be asking the permission of our respected judges that if they're okay with the proceedings, after they give the permission, I'll be asking the team that if you are ready, So when you are ready, I'll be asking you to start. And when I say start, from the very moment, your time will be start to count. I hope that is clear to everyone.
Yes.
So are you ready? Team arbitrators, are you ready?
Yes, we are ready.
Respected judges, if you give us the permission to start, may we start?
Yeah, good from me.
Yeah, please
Yes.
start.
Okay, please start.
As our 1 minute, I'd like to switch on my video. Can I start now?
Yes, your time has already started.
As our world is stepping out of the oil-age era, renewable resources are becoming more and more demanding. As a result, electric cars have also gained popularity within the last few years. However, there's always room for more achievements, and hence we are here today to expand the boundaries of the automotive industry. We proudly introduce you to our brand new car, TM Square. Our vision is to implement latest technology, artificial intelligence, innovation, and create unique features that will create an attractive product. So what kind of features are we talking about? TM Square will be installed with a powerful engine, lithium iron phosphate battery, which is different because it has a greater power containing capacity, allowing the car to travel longer distances. Along with this, the power bank facility will enable the driver to carry a portable charger along with him so that he does not have to worry about nearby charging stations. We designed the car in such a manner so that it can travel 350 miles at one charge and 170 miles per hour at top speed. Also, the color can be adjusted as per the demand of the customer. Like now, I'd like to call up Tashvi to talk about more interesting features.
Well, what kind of digital features you want in your dream car? I can ensure that you can find the exclusive features in our car. There will be 3 digital screens in the front side of the car and 2 digital display for passengers in the back side of the car. There will be several automatic and biometric features in our car also. There will be a air filtration system and hydrocarbon fuel plant that can produce raw materials for battery charging stations. Here you can see 3 digital screens in front side of the car. It will be used by the driver. At the larger screen, we will be able to operate navigation system, GPS system to find nearest charging stations, and we will be able to see temperature and weather forecast, and we can also use music system and video gaming option for our recreation purpose also. At steering wheel touch screen, we use some different biometric features to make our car keyless. We can start our car or open our car door automatically without any keys. And at the center console, we have added some automated features you can see with the exclusive one, which is called speed locking feature. If our car exceeds the certain limit of speed, our car will be automatically shut down, which can prevent accident also. Here will be there will be 2 digital display for passenger for their recreation purpose also. We have a smart air filtration system that can trap and kill virus by tracing them from the air and make the air less polluted. We have a plant containing potassium hydroxide that can trap carbon dioxide from the environment, and this carbon dioxide will be mixed with hydrogen to make hydrocarbon fuel, which has no harmful carbon. It is eco-friendly and it can be used as the raw material for charging stations also. So aren't you excited to know the price of our exclusive car? My friend Mohaminul will reveal this to you. Thank you.
The manufacturing cost of our car is $32,000 and the final cost of our car will be $35,500. Now I would like to mention the initial target market, which is the USA. We'll spread our market in the Europe and also planning for Bangladesh. But there might be a question that why should the customers buy our car? This is because we have attractive features in our cars that we have already talked about. Payment procedure. To lessen the economical pressure on the customer, there is a system of 50% down payment and the rest of the money can be paid within the next 3 years. We will ensure federal incentive up to $7,500 and state incentive up to $5,000. Earning through hydrocarbon fuel. As we know that our car can produce hydrocarbon fuel, which is the raw material of electric car charging point. So the car users can sell hydrocarbon fuel to us and they can earn money. Donation. If we can sell a car, then we will donate up to $1,000 from the profit to the corona affected family. It ultimately means
You have 1 minute left.
it ultimately means that if a person buy a car, then we can help a family. This is definitely a lucrative initiative that we have taken. Now I will explain the 5P of marketing. For partnership, we will take help from AFC Energy that will install hydrocarbon charging points, and 50% of raw materials will be provided by our company. We will also do partnership with Alibaba.com. They will provide us with biometric devices, online marketing opportunity, and also do 20% partnership. For promotion, we will organize grand launching ceremony and arrange concert. There will be opportunity for the customers to have a test drive for a limited time so that they can understand the features of the car more perfectly. For publicity, we have both online and offline platforms, and for participative and people-oriented, there are staffs and crew members in our organization who are more participative than directive and more enabling than performing. This quality are really required for healthy marketing. Last but not the least,
Please stop with your presentation. I think we can start with the question answer session.
Okay, so I'd like to take the first question. Lovely presentation. You had good features. My question is, you didn't really show a competitor analysis. Like, yes, you showed different features and you showed why the customer will buy it, which makes sense because the features are innovative, but you need to show if there are any existing companies that currently are offering that sort of features already or not. So I would like to know about the competitor analysis from you a bit. Like, who are your competitors in the market?
In the market, we have several competitors like Tesla models and BMW, Hyundai. They have Nissan. They have launched several electric cars, and we are if we compare the price, then we are giving in a less price than the other companies, but we are adding some more exclusive features than them.
Okay, thank you.
I'd like to ask the second question. So thank you for your presentation. Now, as already Farzana already said, you didn't show any competitive analysis. All right, no problem there. Who is your target market actually? Who are you trying to sell your product?
okay, I mentioned it in my presentation that our initial target market is the USA because
No, not
that,
USA. USA is a very big country with a diversified population, and there is a lot of differentiation gap in the income segment. Who is your target market exactly? Which group are you following up? Middle class,
Well,
higher class? What is your proposition here?
well, to be very precise, I would like to say from the middle class income people to higher class income people, they can afford the car because our price tag is totally like that. Only $35,500, and middle class family to higher class family can afford that car.
Are you sure you can sell this car at $35,000? Tesla starts at $45,000 and they provide much less features. And that is not actually for the middle class. $45,000 is a lot of money. Anyway, so one thing is there that you mentioned a lot of features on the car, fine. But I did not see actually how you're going to market it, or like what is your proposition on the sustainability of the thing. You can't just build a thing. You need to sell it. You need to earn some money on it. Then you can make profit. And you talked about donations and everything. That is fine. You're going to donate. But first, you need to have a model how you are going to generate revenue from it, right? So what is your plan on that?
Well, for revenue, we have already showed that when we will sell a car, I have already talked about our estimated profit, since we have shown a clear review of the manufacturing cost, and we have calculated that we have said that our manufacturing cost is $32,000 and the sale cost will be $35,500. So from this number, we can actually get the number of profit, the amount of profit that we will earn from selling a car. And yeah, this is how we will make it.
Okay, thank you.
আমি একটা observationও দিব, and the thing that Rudro said, যে I didn't see you selling the car. You explained the car, but আমাকে তো তোমার attract করতে হবে, right? যে আমি শুনবো আর আমার শুনে মনে হবে যে হ্যাঁ আমি জিনিসটা কিনি. So I felt যে এই জায়গাটা একটু missing or maybe you said it inside, but এই যে আমি যে observationটা দিচ্ছিলাম, you people were like really fast. ঠিক আছে, তোমরা অনেক ধুমধাম করে বলে গিয়েছো। তো একটা লাইনের পর একটা লাইন ক্যাচ করতে it was getting difficult. So আমি জানি না তোমাদের টাইমটা কি আগে কমিউনিকেটেড ছিল, the amount of time you're getting to present this? মানে এটা কি আগে থেকে জানতা যে এতটুক টাইম পাচ্ছ এটা প্রেজেন্ট করতে?
Yeah, we already knew that we are given
Yes, we
5
have
Okay,
minutes
so
time to finish
okay, so
our
this
presentation.
this is a suggestion যে when you know the time, আমি অনেক বড় কিছু তাড়াতাড়ি করে বলে টাইমে শেষ করে ফেলবো, that's not the aim. আমি আমার টাইমটাতে আস্তে করে সুন্দর করে জিনিসটা বলবো, that's the aim of presentation. If I write a 20-page essay, আমি চাই যে আমি 2 মিনিটে 20-page essay ঠাস করে বলে দিব, ওইটা কিন্তু আমার aim না। আমি 1 পেজ বলবো, 2 মিনিটে আমি 1 পেজ বলবো, বাট আমি 1 পেজ সুন্দর করে বলবো, আস্তে আস্তে করে বলবো, যেন আমার অডিয়েন্সের কাছে জিনিসটা comprehensible হয়। So এই জিনিসটা একটু, that's a suggestion, just keep it in mind. So আর যেটা আমি বলছিলাম, my question was regarding what he already asked, যে আমি মার্কেটিং বা মানে আমি যে সেল করছি একটা প্রোডাক্ট, আমি ওই পাঁচটা পাই নাই আর কি। That's my point. Thank you.
Since the time limit of the question answer session it has exceeded, so if the judges permit, I think we can
Yeah,
proceed with the next
sure.
presentation. Thank
Sure.
you.
Yeah, start.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, team obliterators. Now I'd like to call upon team slots for giving their presentation. In the meantime, I'd request team Unfogging the Future and team We2 for taking preparation. Team slots, are you ready?
Give me a moment.
Okay, I'm handing it over to the timekeeper now.
Team slots, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, ready.
Okay, your time starts now.
Carbon emission has been the world's biggest concern for a few decades. Automobile industries are highly responsible for this. In 2008, Tesla introduced their zero-emission electric vehicle. Are they actually emission-free? An average IC engine car emits roughly 57 metric tons of carbon dioxide throughout its lifespan, where an average electric car will emit around 28 metric tons of carbon dioxide. The mining process for lithium and used in electric vehicle produces a good amount of carbon dioxide. And more electric cars on the street, more electricity required for them to operate. And the production of electricity required a large amount of greenhouse gas emission. So it's clear that the most significant amount of emission reduction will not come from the vehicles. It will come from people leaving their cars at home. To do that, we came up with Reletro and fully automatic electric bus.
Now, one of the biggest problem of an electric vehicle is its battery. And in order to reduce it to its highest limit, we are going to use lithium sulfur battery instead of lithium ion battery, because it has a lower environmental impact, lower manufacturing cost, while offering a potential to power a vehicle up to 400 kilometers. It will also have wireless charging installed in every stoppage so that it can recharge itself in the time being. Also, there will be a solar panel roof, which will actually help the bus to get a better battery lifetime and also smoothly supply electricity. Our bus also comes with some safety ensuring features like weight sensor. Weight sensor is something which will actually help to alert us if the bus goes overload or not. Thermal sensor and sanitizer will actually help for determining someone's sickness or safety. Autopilot will be used by C-Sail Maplet. This is the so far the best technology in case of GPS and sensors. There will also be regenerative braking, and e-payment will be there as well so that people can pay through their phone.
In the market of electric vehicle, Tesla is always at the top. But till this day, Tesla haven't been in the market of public transportation. Toyota has hydrogen fuel cell buses, but hydrogen fuel cell is much more expensive to produce. And in terms of safety, electric vehicle is a lot safer. Although companies like BYD, Proterra, and Yotang has already started to manufacture e-buses, but locally. So it's clear that the competition for electric vehicle is not with another electric vehicle company, rather it's with the general IC engine buses. Despite the environmental effect, the fuel consumption for IC engine buses is around 4 to 6 miles per gallon, whereas 2 kilowatt hour per mile is the rate for an electric bus. Considering the current rate of diesel and per unit electricity cost, it's clear that the 49 taka will require for IC engine buses and only 14 taka required for electric bus to run a mile. So definitely a huge saving. Public transportation, the word says it all. We figure certain group of people will be extra benefited by our service. And so we targeted a group of tech-oriented, time constrained and middle class of 16 to 60 years of age. And our plan is to initially launch this product in Dhaka. Then depending on the production rate, we will expand.
In case of marketing, primarily we are going to be representing our bus in a really strong reliability by collaborating with City Corporation and BRTA. And we will promote our bus through television commercials, LED advertising billboards, digital marketing, and of course, newspaper. In case of post-production, we are going to be using some methods which will actually benefit both sides. For example, the discount potential for the potential group who will actually help us to promote our project. Then there will be the referral opportunity, which will actually help us to promote our project and also discount for the people who are doing it. And there will be text marketing so that every people.
You have 1 minute left.
Know about it.
The biggest cost for an electric vehicle is its battery, and using lithium sulfide battery, we reduces our cost to a significant level. Then there is the body material, the induction motor, and other manufacturing costs, including the advertisement expenses. We estimated a cost around $1,100 and $2,900. Manufacturing a new product means a few years of research and development. It includes different sectors with different costing, and fixed costs will be the same whether we manufacture 1 unit or more than that. Our estimated for fixed cost is around $1,100 and $5,100. And that leaves us to a total of $208,000 as a reasonable price for our electric bus. Fighting over and over with the broken transportation sector of ours, we are highly hopeful to end this suffering for once and for all. Thank you for your time.
The time is over. Thank you.
Can you go back to the last slide? You mentioned the price. তারপরেরটা 16 number slide. You said it's $2,800.
Yes.
What did you write in the slide?
$208,000. Sorry,
Hello?
I misspoken it.
Okay.
Sorry for that.
No, that's fine. I don't have a question. Any other judges?
Yeah, thank you, Apu. Just one question. The correct $200,000 is your cost, right? So তুমি এটা কত টাকায় সেল করছো?
This is our estimated cost, which we will be selling our buses. This is the cost for the
আমি বুঝতে
sale.
পারছি না. Is this the cost to manufacture your bus, or is this the price you're gonna sell?
No, this is the price we're
for
gonna sell. This is the price for selling.
Selling price. আচ্ছা, $200,000 মানে 1,60,00,000 টাকা। তোমার
If one crore, 7 lakhs, 7
I got it. তোমার টিজিতে তুমি বলছো যে 16 থেকে 60 বছর মানুষের জন্য you're gonna sell it to them.
They are gonna use our service. We are gonna sell it. The bus will be. We told in the marketing sector that BRTA collaborating with BRTA and City Corporation. So they are gonna our sponsorship. We are gonna require a sponsorship, or the manufacturer will look for the supplier. They're gonna supply to the company, like they're gonna buy it, and the service will be used by those.
Let me get it clear যে তোমরা বানাচ্ছো, BRTA তোমাদের সাথে collaborate করে, they will give you the money to make it, and BRT will use the buses. Is that the whole? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I actually had a confusion about the same thing. যে তোমরা কি service, are you selling the service or are you selling the product? তো ব্যাপারটা হচ্ছে service and product.
আমি নিজেও এটা নিয়ে একটু
Yeah,
কনফিউজ বিকজ
এটা
আই থট
একটু
যে
confusing.
Exactly.
16 to
Because
60 years
yes,
মানুষটা এটা কিনছে
yeah.
Exactly.
না, okay, then let me explain it to you a little. ব্যাপারটা হচ্ছে if you are selling the buses, then your target demographic can't be 16-year-olds. Because, for instance, আমাদের lifestyle, we don't sell the digesters, right? We provide the service. আমরা just service offer করি. Because we offer the service, আমরা কিন্তু service গুলো যারা যে demographic নিবে তাদেরকে consider করি as our potential customers. But if we decide to sell them, তখন কিন্তু it's no longer a service, it turns into a product. So এখানে কিন্তু you're not giving a service, you're not offering service, you're selling a product, you're selling the bus. So তোমাদের bus, like you said, যে হয়তো কোনো transportation company কিনবে, so এখানে তোমাদের target demographic কিন্তু হবে transportation company গুলো, and of course they're in the big league, so তাদের কিন্তু financial income or এখানে কিন্তু industrial purpose for transportation sector use হচ্ছে, right? So demographic কিন্তু even though they will use the bus for 16-year-olds will use the bus, they are not your customers. Your customers are the ones who are buying it. তারা যাদেরকে সার্ভিসটা দিবে ওরা হবে হচ্ছে সেই সাপ্লায়ার যারা মানে যাদেরকে তোমরা সেল করছো, তারা যাদেরকে সেই সার্ভিসটা অফার করবে 16-year-old and above, যারা ওই বাসের প্যাসেঞ্জার, they will be their customers, not yours. So it can get a little confusing, but just keep this in mind. Otherwise, the slide was good, the presentation was good, but this was a little confusing because, I mean, yes, you're selling the bus to someone who is going to then lend it to the riders or the passengers. So the customer demographic that was a little wrong, I would say. Other than that, it was good.
Thank you, respected judges. So if you guys don't have any other question, I think we can proceed with
Yeah,
the session.
start.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Team Slots. Now I'd like to call upon Team Unfogging the Future for pitching. In the meantime, I'd request Team V2 and Team Central Park for taking preparation. Team Unfogging the Future, are you ready?
Am I audible?
Okay, I'm handing it over to the timekeeper now.
I'm not ready yet. I have to prepare the screen first. Can I have one moment, please?
Please.
Is the screen visible?
The screen is visible.
Yes, start.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So respected judges, may we start?
Yeah.
Yes, we can start.
yeah sure
Okay, you can start with your presentation. Please start.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to today's topic on autonomous electric vehicles. The mainstream autonomous vehicles have automatic doors, windows in them. So what will be the innovative features in my car? The first one, there will be freedom for the quadriplegics. There will be a door which will open by sensing the wheels of the wheelchair, and there will be an arrival of a sloped surface so that the quadriplegic person with full body paralyzed can enter the car without the help of any others. Then there will be no driving seat so that the person can drive or travel sitting in their wheelchairs. And they can operate the car by tilting their heads. And in this picture, the driver is biting a sensor to brake the car, and they can also accelerate or decelerate the car by their head. When it comes to power source, we get confused which one to use, the hybrid one or the electric one. There are pros and cons in both of them. For the electric one, the pros are there will be no road tax, only 5% weight, low maintenance cost, and they also avoid the cost associated with the combustion engine. But they are not suitable for the long trips, and they take comparatively long time to charge. The hybrid batteries, they take less time to charge. They are suitable for cold weather, long trips, and they can switch automatically between gasoline and electric. But they are not eco-friendly, and the gasoline is also a bit expensive. So
can I switch the gasoline fuel cell with the hydrogen fuel cell? But the hydrogen fuel cell is very expensive and it is also flammable. So we should use a battery which will be both efficient and eco-friendly at the same time. So we will use the combined battery, hybrid, and electric. In the rudimentary days of our business, we will target ride sharing and deliveries. And for these long trips, we will use the hybrid battery, as the local people are quite accustomed to this one. And so when our car will get popular, then we'll switch it to the electric one. Next, we will add light imaging drones, and there will be a compartment for the drones on the car roof. The drones will provide clearer vision at night than the headlights. It will show the passengers their path. It can provide them the opportunity to come back to their cars. It can be used in military forces, for detectives, in car tracking, etc. The mainstream autonomous cars have automatic doors and windows. So how to detect thievery? We will use eye scanner so that the paralyzed persons can also be scanned without any hazards. Next, what will happen if there are scratches in our precious cars? Self-healing paint to the rescue. There will be polyurethane coating in the car paint, which will form chemical chains, and this process can be speeded up by the exposure of light and by washing the car with warm water. There will be also compartments for air intake, which will occasionally open and shut down, which is very much effective for the engine to work properly, and it will also increase the horsepower of the battery. There will be also a dust sensor which will put on an alarm to alert the passenger to move away from the car window, and it will instantaneously close the car window as soon as it detects the dust. Then there in cold weather, we will add winter tires.
1 minute left.
We will also add a solid state battery. These are the cost of our features, which range from $5 to $1,000. Segmentation, we will target delivery and ride sharing at first. Then we will target the disabled or the elder ones for our customers so that they can share their experience and feel freedom while traveling. And then we will move to the upper class. Our promotions, we will introduce raffle draws, car loans, car race, supplying outlets, and we will also feature our cars in animation section movies, and we will also spread sponsored videos on social sites. Why us? Because we will connect emotionally, not only financially. And the quadriplegic for customers will be our emotional connection. As we are not mainstream, we are meticulous. We are focused on every infinitesimal details. And for us, a contented customer is the best publication. Thank you so much.
I think we can start with the question and answer session.
হ্যালো, আমি একটা জিনিস একটু ক্লিয়ার হতে চাচ্ছি। আর ইউ ট্রাইং টু সে যে আমি যখন গাড়িটা নিয়ে বের হব, ড্রোন উইল বি ফলোইং মি? ইউ আর মিউট।
Hello, am I audible now?
Yes, you're audible now.
Yes, ma'am. The feature, the drones, as the cars are autonomous, so the drones will be activated at night only.
Okay, so the drones will be activated in night and the drones will be following me.
Yes, so that we can have a clear vision in front of us rather than the headlights.
Okay, আরেকটা জিনিস আমি হচ্ছে যে তোমার কস্টিংটা আমি বুঝিনি। Can you go to the costing slide?
Yeah, sure. ম্যাম, এখানে আমি সবগুলা যেসব সেন্সর ড্রোনস ইউজ করেছি সবগুলারই প্রাইস দিয়ে দিয়েছি এবং সবগুলাই $5 থেকে $1,000 রেঞ্জের মধ্যে আছে। এখানেও কিছু সেন্সরের প্রাইস দেওয়া আছে। এই প্রাইসগুলো আমি আলিবাবা থেকে নিয়েছি।
বাট তোমার গাড়িটার প্রাইস কত?
ম্যাম, যেহেতু অটোনোমাস কারের সব ফিচার গুলাই আমি এখানে রাখছি, বাট আমি শুরুতেই বলেছি যে আমি কিছু ইনোভেটিভ ফিচার ইউজ করছি, তাই এগুলোর জন্য আমার কস্টটা $50,000 থেকে $75,000 মতন পড়বে, তাই আমি আপার ক্লাসকে সেগমেন্টেশনের মধ্যে।
Is this mentioned in the slide যে তোমার cost $50,000 as in the selling price is $50,000?
No, ma'am, I'm sorry, I forgot.
Okay, thank you.
একটা observation আছে, when you sell a car for $50,000, you don't put it for ride sharing or delivery purpose, right?
Sir,
Jot-
at first we will target our car for ride sharing and delivery purpose.
I get
So,
it. মানে তুমি you don't use a Lamborghini for Uber. কথাটা বুঝো. It's fine. You don't have to justify. Just an observation. তুমি যে TG upper class is fine and everything is fine. Don't go for ride sharing app. It will never work. And আরেকটা point তুমি ফার্স্টে যেটা বলেছিলা, is it for only the disabled person or for normal person can drive it?
normal person can also drive it, but the disabled person, they can enter the car without the help of any others. So they will feel the
তুমি
freedom
বলেছিলে
of
কোনো
choice.
ইয়ে নাই, you don't have a steering, you don't have a driving seat, you don't have any steering section, so normal personরা কিভাবে drive করবে? Just একটু confused আমার।
স্যার, ওইখানে হচ্ছে গিয়ে যেহেতু কোনো ড্রাইভিং সিট নেই, সে যে কোনো এক ধরনের মানে ড্রাইভিং সিট না থাকার জন্য আমার কস্টটা কমে যাচ্ছে। আর যেহেতু কোনো মানে নর্মাল পার্সন যদি ড্রাইভ করতে চায়, তাহলে সেক্ষেত্রে আমার কারগুলা যেহেতু অটোনোমাস, সেক্ষেত্রে হচ্ছে কি এগুলোর পোর্টেবল সিটের ফিচার থাকে। তো সেক্ষেত্রে সে একটা সিটকে পোর্ট করে নিয়ে ওইখানে বসতে পারবে।
Okay, thank you. Just একটা observation, when you're thinking
Sure, sir.
innovative, একটু realistic হওয়াটা একটু জরুরি, হ্যাঁ? Anyway, thank you, good presentation, thank you.
So I'm a little confused about the pricing. So you said, Jay, the starting price would be $50,000, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so it's just you have a lot of features. Some features, I mean, by themselves, the features cost a lot. For instance, drones are kotha you said, drones themselves can be pretty expensive, especially if they are designed in a way that they will follow the car. Then other features as well. So how did you come up with the total cost? Did you just add the feature cost and then did you consider the body cost and the manufacturing cost or not?
ম্যাম, অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমি যখন নেটে দেখছিলাম তখন দেখেছি যে এসবের ফিচার ছাড়া যে কোনো কারের দাম হচ্ছে গিয়ে $35,000 থেকে $40,000 থেকে শুরু হয়। তো আমি অ্যাকচুয়ালি এখানে ওটা অ্যাড করিনি, বাট আমি নিজে অ্যাকচুয়ালি ক্যালকুলেশন করে দেখেছিলাম যে কোথা থেকে শুরু হবে আমার প্রাইস।
Okay. আরেকটা জিনিস হচ্ছে, on your demographic, you specifically mentioned that you're targeting disabled people. But for your marketing strategy, for your selling strategies, I want to know, Jay, those who are disabled, how are you planning to specifically market it to them, মানে cater it to them? মানে particularly যেন disabled যারা তাদেরকে reach করতে পারো through your marketing strategy. Like, do you have any strategies for that?
ম্যাম, অ্যাকচুয়ালি শুরুতে যেহেতু আমরা মানে কার শেয়ারিং, ডেলিভারি এগুলো দিয়ে ইউজ করবো, এটাই অনেক স্প্রেড শেয়ার করবে আর অনেক সোশ্যাল সাইট আরো বিভিন্ন জিনিস দিয়ে ইউজ করছে। এগুলো যদি স্প্রেড করতে পারে তাহলে হচ্ছে গিয়ে মানে এই ফিচার গুলোও তাদেরকে পৌঁছাবে যে তারা ডিসেবলড পার্সনরা এখানে রাইড করতে পারবে। তো তারা হয়তো এই স্প্রেড থেকে এনথুসিয়াস্টিক হবে আমার কার্ডটা নেওয়ার জন্য। কারণ আমি যতটুকু পারি, আমার মাথায় যতটুকু এসেছে বাস স্প্রেড করার জন্য ওই প্রমোশন গুলো আমি রেখেছি। এখন
The promotions are good, but একটা জিনিস হচ্ছে, since you are making sure যে এটা kind of normal মানুষরাও use করতে পারবে, যারা disabled তারা use করতে পারবে, but unlike normal people, if they are disabled তাদের কিন্তু you have to give special care because তাদেরকে you have to train how to utilize the car, how to run it, সোজা কথা। So ওই জিনিসগুলো মানে it's good, but next time maybe you can also mention them যখন কোনো একটা specific একটা গ্রুপকে you are targeting, make sure যে you don't leave any stones unturned usager ব্যাপারটাতে, to make sure you give maximum customer satisfaction. But other than that, the features were really good. So yeah, good presentation.
আমি একটা জিনিস জাস্ট একটু অ্যাড করব, you mentioned last slide বা second last যে you are offering a loan to buy the car, right?
yes,
মানে you have a feature যেখানে আমি লোন অফার করব। আমি একটা কার, আমি জানি না হতে পারে এটা আছে, বাট কখনো কি শুনেছো যে কোনো কার সেলিং কোম্পানি কার লোন দিচ্ছে? there is a two different thing. একটা আছে যে ডাউন পেমেন্ট, যেটা আমি ওই যে যেটাকে বাংলায় কিস্তি বলে, যে আমি কিছু কিছু অ্যামাউন্ট দিয়ে দিয়ে আজকে 4,000 কালকে 5,000 এরকম একটা অ্যামাউন্ট দিয়ে আমি টোটাল অ্যামাউন্টটা ফুলফিল করছি। বাট ডু আ কার সেলিং কোম্পানি অ্যাকচুয়ালি অফার্স লোন টু ইটস কাস্টমার? এটা আমার মনে হচ্ছে একটু আনরিয়ালিস্টিক। আমি জানি না এটা এক্সিস্ট করে কিনা, তো এটা একটু দেখো।
It doesn't exist, আপু। এটা আমি
আচ্ছা
চিন্তা করেছি। It
Actually,
doesn't.
কার লোন এসব ব্যাপারে তো আমিও অ্যাকচুয়ালি ভালোভাবে জানি না, তাই কার লোন ব্যাপারে আমি আমার বাবার সাথে কথা বলে দেখেছি যে তার ব্যাংকে অথবা অন্যান্য জায়গায় কার লোনটা কিভাবে দেওয়া হয়। তো সেখানে শুনেছিলাম যে কার লোনটা দেওয়া হয় এবং এরপরে কিস্তিতে তাদের প্রতি মাসের বেতন থেকে ওইটা ইন্টারেস্ট আর যা যা আছে ওইভাবে কেটে নেওয়া হয়।
তুমি
যাতে
যে কার লোনটা
একবারে
কথা বলছো
টাকা
সেটা ব্যাংক দিবে, আর তুমি যেটা বলেছো সেটা কোম্পানি দিবে। ব্যাংকসের থেকে ফাইন্যান্সিং করা ডিফারেন্ট এন্ড কোম্পানি থেকে কেনা ডিফারেন্ট। হ্যাঁ, থ্যাংক ইউ।
Thank you, judges. I think we can proceed with our proceedings.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Unfogging the Future. Now I'd call upon Team V2 for their presentation. In the meantime, I'd request Team Central Park and Team Axis of No Talent for taking preparations. Team V2, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am, sure. Can you please share our screen?
Okay, I'm handing it over to the timekeepers now.
Team V2, are you ready?
So yes, sir.
Respected judges, may we start?
Please.
Okay, Team V2, your time starts now.
Assalamu alaikum. Do you know how many people die every year in car accidents? It is 1.25 million. Safety is not expensive, it is priceless. So we work for making a safe and secure car. I am Mehrab and will discuss the features of our car. Here we present our next generation electric car, Ignite SS. Here SS means safety and security. Modern cars have many advanced features, but we are desperate to add some unique features focusing on driver security and comfort. We will discuss about all of these features one. First, I will explain one of the most unique features, that is the auto notification system. Our car will have a built-in Wi-Fi, so it will be connected with the internet all the time. By its GPS tracker and navigation system, it will gradually learn the traveling habit of the user. Then it will start to suggest the best possible routes for the user. User's Android phone will be connected with the car and it will send notification to user, including his starting time of regular journey. Next, I am going to discuss the face detection system. Now let's try to visualize the process through an animation. Built-in cameras are attached outside the car so that it can detect every face in front of the car. After detecting user's face, it will use machine learning to analyze whether he is happy, sad, or threatened. If it finds a threatened face at first, it will automatically lock the car. Then, if it detects any kind of weapon, it will immediately call the emergency number. For the eye blink monitoring system, there is a camera attached on the LED screen. This camera will always monitor the eye blinking of the driver. When this system will see any kind of unusual blinking, it will start an alarm and the control of the car will be given to the autopilot. Also, it will work for analyzing driver's mood. After analyzing, it will automatically play music. Our onboard charging system will give the flexibility to charge it from any kind of AC source. We have made the brake and acceleration method way more easier. Pull for brake and push for acceleration. All the manual steps of Ignite can be controlled by voice command. Also, we have used latest autopilot system for Ignite SS. This car has some additional features like 160-meter forward-facing radar, 360-degree visibility, ultrasonic sensor, 523-kilometer long range with all-wheel drive, and 100-kilowatt battery with a top speed of 180 kilometers per hour. Now, I would like to invite my teammate to cover the next part.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Mohammad Shobhan Rahman and I will present the marketing part. China, USA, UK, Japan
Norway and some other countries are ready for electric vehicles. So these are the markets where we want to launch our first electric vehicle. Present market value for electric vehicle is 162 billion, which will expand to $802 billion in 2027. Approximately 3 million unit car was sold in 2019, which will become 25 million in 2027. This graph shows that Asia will be the largest market for EV and China will be the largest in Asia for electric vehicles.
You have 1 minute left.
Here is some of our competitors' vehicles and their prices. So here comes the most interesting part of our presentation. We are going to launch our car at a reasonable price. Can anyone guess what will be the price? Okay, the price of our Ignite SS is $49,999. Isn't it surprising? We will give some offer to the buyers that are buy first and get free offer for the first 100 cars. Also, we are giving installment chances and warranty facilities. So do you think our car is safe for you? Let us know your feedback. Thank you.
Respected judges, I think we can start with the question answer session.
Okay, for your marketing strategy, could you please explain the point buy one get two free, the one you
Actually, actually our
buy first get two free, yes.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, our target is to sell first 100 car and we will give 2 cars free. If we do this kind of thing, we actually we will make a profit $500 in every car. So we will give a fast. Actually, ma'am, can I speak in Bangla?
Of course.
Yes, of course. কোনো সমস্যা নেই।
আমাদের যেটা করতে যাচ্ছে আমরা সেটা হচ্ছে যে আমরা ফার্স্ট এক থেকে 10টি গাড়ির মধ্যে একটি গাড়ি ফ্রি দিব, তাতে করে কাস্টমাররা অনেক হচ্ছে ইন্সপায়ার হবে কারটা কেনার জন্য। এন্ড আফটার দ্যাট লাস্ট 90 to 100 কার্স উই উইল গিভ অ্যানাদার ফ্রি কার। আমাদের হচ্ছে একটা কারের এখানে প্রাইস হচ্ছে $49,999 and our production cost is $47,499, where we are making $2,500 profit. So after if we can sell 100 cars like this, we will make 2 crore taka profit. That is it, ma'am.
Okay, arekta question, it's a query. Where are you manufacturing it? Because I saw je tumra onekgulo country দেখাচ্ছ, so you are saying je eta scalable. So এখানে কিন্তু ম্যানুফ্যাকচারিং কান্ট্রিটা কোথায় হবে এটা কিন্তু ইট উড মেক আ ডিফারেন্স ইন দ্য প্রাইস। সব জায়গায় কিন্তু তখন প্রাইসটা সেম থাকবে না। সো ডিড ইউ থিঙ্ক যে ম্যানুফ্যাকচারিং তোমরা কি প্রত্যেকটা দেশেই একটা করে তোমাদের ম্যানুফ্যাকচারার থাকবে নাকি সেন্ট্রাল কোনো একটা কান্ট্রি থেকে হবে?
Ma'am, we are at first we are targeting China. We will start from China.
Yeah, you start from China, but তোমাদের ম্যানুফ্যাকচারিং কোম্পানিটা বা ম্যানুফ্যাকচারাররা কি চায়নাতেই হবে নাকি অন্য কোথাও হবে? মানে ম্যানুফ্যাকচারাররা কোথায় সেটা আমি আসছি।
Ma'am, it will be in China.
It will be in China. Okay, thank you.
One quick question. Here is competitive analysis করেছো, দেখিয়েছো BMW কততে বেচছে, Audi কততে বেচছে, it's fine, and you are selling at some price. So why would people choose you over Audi and Mercedes?
Sir, because we are giving so much features and it is very easy to buy those cars because we are giving so much facilities to buy this car. We're giving installment facilities and some extra features where customers can get even free cars. But other companies are not giving those things, and our car is very lower price than theirs.
Okay, but you're manufacturing from China and you're competing with German competitors, going to be difficult. Anyway, no problem. Thank you. আমার একটা question ছিল।
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I don't have a question.
Judges, if you do not have any question, I think we can continue with our proceedings then.
Sure.
Okay, thank you, Team Witu. Now we'll move on and I'll call upon Team Central Park for their pitching. In the meantime, I'd request Team Axis of No Talent for taking preparation. Team Central Park, are you ready?
Few seconds, please.
Okay, I would hand over to the timekeeper now.
Yes, I'm ready.
Respected judges, can we start? Respected judges, can we start?
Yes, please start.
Team Central Park, your time starts now.
Hello everyone, welcome to Team Central. Have you ever thought of getting a car like this, or this, or this? Well, it's hard to believe, but it's quite possible in the current world of EV. The latest EV models are gas and LC, and they are more eco-friendly and they have more safety improvements. And they can be powered by self-charging battery, and some of them are quite luxurious. So, despite of all these new features, why do we need a new brand? Now, I'm sharing my floor to Mukto.
So, to have a solution, the first thing we need a problem, right? So we have chalked out some problems. There are unemployed engineers, unimplemented ideas, accidents on road, and fuel costs. So to solve all this, we have the solution, Decepticon. So our main idea is to build a business-focused company to solve on-road as well as off-road problems. And our vision is to see a world where Decepticon will be the prime choice of people of all social classes. From the market analysis of Bangladesh, we are seeing the GDP is rising as well as the number of vehicle registered is also rising. It's giving us a huge market to capture. And people are also getting inclined to buy quality products. So there's a saying, right? Money can't buy you happiness, but it can definitely buy you a Decepticon. And have you ever seen anyone crying in it? I bet not. But why? Let us look at the features. It has 3 modes: manual driving, automatic driving, and train mode. In the train mode, the car will go autopilot and collect customers through here and there. So it can be used as a startup. In the compressed parking, we will cause segmentation. It is quite easy to make it, and it will help space optimization. And the heart of an EV, induction motor, we will help to improve it. Now I'm passing it to Mushfiq.
Thanks, Mugdha. The next feature is carbon fiber. Carbon fiber will increase the strength of the body as well as it will reduce the weight of the car. Carbon fiber will also act as a capacitor, which will help in auto charging of the battery. Battery technology. In electric vehicles, lithium-ion batteries are used, but in Decepticon, we are going to use lithium silicon-ion batteries. Silicon has greater capacitance, which will increase the performance by 40%, and it is also much more eco-friendly. Sidewise movement. In Dhaka, we have problems in sharp turns. Decepticon can steer 4 wheels at a time, allowing sidewise movement. Speed energizer. Kinetic energy will be restored from the charges accumulated on the supercapacitive body of Decepticon. Entertainment. We have an inbuilt VR headset in Decepticon where we can enjoy games, movies, any other shows during a journey. Well, that's a lot of features. But do you have a business plan? Well, yes, we do. Welcome, Akif.
So in our business plan, we are going to do B2B, business to business. We are exchanging AI tech for car parts. We are going to provide car parts service to our customers. Then we have designed a business model canvas. We can discuss about it in our question answer section. Then our target customers, we are targeting 25 plus age. It means your generation, both male and female, and middle and upper class are our main target customers. The customers should have mentality to accept new technology designed to cut off the extra fuel expenses. Now our SWOT analysis. Our artificial intelligence is our main strength. Then we have some weakness of branding trust on autonomous electrical, and there are some threats of getting hacked. But the opportunity of getting starting a new company as a startup is huge. As we know that in our country, no company manufacture autonomous electrical vehicle. So threat of new entry is very low and rivalry is moderate. Now we are going to do some break-even analysis. The most popular car in Bangladesh is Corolla. So we are comparing cost analysis of our car and Corolla. We know that if we buy our Decepticon,
you have 1 minute left.
If we have to buy our Decepticon, we have to pay a little bit more than Corolla. But after 9 years, the total expenses of 2 cars are same. And after 9 years onward, we can save 32 lakh taka just buying our Decepticon, then rather than a Corolla. Our marketing policy is Discretion available at 30 lakhs taka and 30 direct installment policy from the company. 4 kilometer hour charging on average 8.1 taka, which is 4.5 efficient than Corolla. Then we have customer attraction like online marketing, offline marketing. What makes our Decepticon unique than others? Less energy consumption, can be used as startups, efficient parking, and green energy. With all these features, along with ride sharing startup and most efficient car, we believe that Decepticon is the most best car model for investing. Thank you all. Thank you everyone.
Thank you for the presentation. Judges, I think we can start with the question and answer session.
This is not a question. যেটা আগে বলেছি, don't race in the presentation. মানে ধুমধাম করে বলার কি আছে? তোমরা তো টাইম জানতা আগে থেকে, রাইট? আমরা আস্তে ধীরে সাজায় সুন্দর করে বলবো। আমি এক টানে সব কথা বলে যাচ্ছি, যে শুনছে তার তো শুনতে ভালো লাগতে হবে। প্লিজ ডোন্ট রেস।
Yes, ma'am.
থ্যাংক ইউ।
একটা কোয়েশ্চেন ছিল, where are you selling this? বাংলাদেশে সেল করবা?
জি স্যার, আমাদের মেইন প্ল্যানটা হবে স্যার একদম আমাদের বাংলাদেশ বেস করে আমাদের পুরো জিনিসটাকে প্ল্যান করা।
তোমাদের কার বানাতে পারলে, লেটস সে you can make the manufacture the car. I have faith in you guys. But এই যে বললা যে 4 কিলোমিটার পর চার্জ করবে, এই জিনিসটা কিভাবে করবে? বাংলাদেশে তো আজ পর্যন্ত করোলার প্লাগ-ইন গুলাইতে আমরা ঠিক করতে পারি নাই। And how would an electric vehicle survive here?
স্যার, আমরা একটা অ্যানালাইজ করে দেখেছি যে আমাদের যে ইলেকট্রিক্যাল ভেহিকল চলে সেগুলো হচ্ছে 4 কিলোমিটার আওয়ার মানে একটা মাইলেজ দেয়। তো আমাদের যে অ্যাভারেজ যে ফ্যাক্টরির যে আমাদের টাকা পে করে যে ইউনিটের উপর, সেটা হচ্ছে 8.12 টাকা। এটা হচ্ছে ফ্ল্যাট রেট স্যার। তো সেই হিসাব করে আমরা দেখতেছি যে আমাদের 4 কিলোমিটার আওয়ার মানে 4 কিলোমিটার গাড়ি চলতে আমাদের 8.12 টাকা লাগতেছে স্যার।
মানে হচ্ছে স্যার একবার চার্জে এটা 160 কিলোমিটার যাওয়া আসা করতে পারে মিনিমাম, আর প্রত্যেক 4 কিলোমিটার জন্য আমাদের কস্ট লাগতেছে 8.1 টাকা।
বুঝতে পেরেছি। চার্জ গুলা কোথা থেকে হবে, মানে হোয়াটস ইওর প্ল্যান? সবাই চার্জ করতে থেকে আবার বাসায় আসতে হবে? আর
তাই লাইক আমাদের দেশে কিন্তু জায়গায় জায়গায় আমার পাওয়ার স্টেশন নাই।
এক্স্যাক্টলি মাই পয়েন্ট ইজ দ্যাট।
স্যার এটাতে আমাদের প্ল্যান হচ্ছে আমরা প্রত্যেকটা সিএনজি স্টেশনের সাথে ডিলিং এ যাব, আর তাছাড়া বাসায় এসে চার্জ করা যাবে। যেহেতু 160 কিলোমিটার আমাকে দিচ্ছে, সো 160 কিলোমিটারের মধ্যে কোয়াইট পসিবল যে আমি মাঝখানে একটা চার্জিং স্টেশন পাবো অথবা বাসায় আসা হবে।
হ্যাঁ, ওইটাই বলছি। তোমরা কি চার্জিং স্টেশনের জন্য কি করছো? হোয়াট আর ইউ গাইস ডুইং ফর দ্য চার্জিং স্টেশন?
স্যার আমাদের প্ল্যান হচ্ছে আমরা প্রত্যেকটা সিএনজি স্টেশনের সাথে পার্টনারশিপে যাব আমাদের কোম্পানি, যেখানে হচ্ছে ওরা কিছু প্রফিট পাবে, আমরাও কিছুটা প্রফিট পাবো। এভাবে আমাদের করার প্ল্যান আছে, ইভেন হাইওয়ে।
বুঝতে পারছি, ঠিক আছে, থ্যাংক ইউ।
আচ্ছা, can you go to the costing? তুমি পাওয়ার স্টেশন টাইপ সামথিং সিএনজি স্টেশনের সাথে কোলাবোরেশনে বানাচ্ছো। Did you count the cost and the costing of this car, the selling price?
ম্যাম আমরা হচ্ছে
ম্যাম আমরা যখন আমাদের গাড়ির যে বাইং প্রাইস সেটা হচ্ছে 32 লাখ টাকা বাংলাদেশে। এটা হচ্ছে আমরা সবকিছু এজেম্পশন করে, যেমন বর্তমানে একটা ইলেকট্রিক্যাল ভেহিকেল এটা হচ্ছে আমাদের 30 লাখস মানে বাংলাদেশি টাকা অনুযায়ী 30 lakhs পাওয়া যায়। So with all our features and other manufacturer cost, we are adding 2 lakh টাকা more. So we are assuming আমাদের 32 লাখ টাকার মধ্যে এই জিনিসটা আমরা wrap up করে ফেলতে পারবো।
Okay, thank you.
Judges, if you do not have any questions, then I think we can proceed.
I don't have any questions, just one observation. Situation analysis এর জন্য we use different matrix, Porter 5 and SWOT. So যখন when you have a মানে time limit টা যখন খুব short থাকে, it's better to just use one. Don't use multiple matrices. That's
Okay,
I
ma'am.
guess the
We
one
will
observation.
keep that in mind. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. I think we can proceed now.
Okay, thank you, Team Central Park. Now I would call upon Team Axis of No Talent for pitching. In the meantime, I'd request Team Breakwater for taking preparation. Team Axis of No Talent, are you prepared?
Ma'am, am I visible?
Yes. Okay, I'll hand it over to the timekeeper now.
Team Axis of No Talent, are you ready?
Ready, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, respected judges, can we start?
Yeah, please.
Okay, you can start now.
Thank you, sir. Hello. Now, simple question. What comes to our mind when we think about futuristic autonomous vehicles? Well, we are not really going to be making transformers here today, but we will be extending the horizon of what we have today by quite some extent. A warm welcome from Team Axis of No Talent, and we are pleased to introduce the next gen EMV. What is it exactly? Well, it's an autonomous electronic vehicle for medical purposes, shortening it into Emergency Medical Vehicle or simply EMV. Ambulances have a massive necessity at any time, future or the present. A properly equipped ambulance can draw the line between life and death. And isn't it better to remove the human error fact from such an important vehicle? Thus, we present the EMV with the most accurate GPS tracking system that will track the shortest road to the destination and, of course, the one with the best road conditions. A feature of elongation, an automated oxygen supply unit which will reduce the risks of carrying around oxygen cylinders, all-terrain tires, automated medical facilities, and integrated CPR and ventilator. Now, let us take a look at the key feature, elongation. Renault has already made a car that elongates. Now, how far can we take it in the next 50 years? Let's take a look at the initial idea. Matchbox. The EMV will be equipped with a 3-layer crafting material, which will provide both protection and at needs elongation. Similar to that of a matchbox, it will hold its actual size initially. Now, taking a look at the inner chambers. It will be more spacious than ever. We'll have an advanced temperature system, which will also contain air ventilation system. The interior chamber also features trauma lighting, which will provide enough lighting even if the patient is photosensitive. Advanced tail lift, and lastly, bed and containment unit with suspensions fitted in for a smoother ride. Now I'll give the floor to my teammate, Naima Fatima.
Thank you, Galib, for giving me the floor. Now let's see why next-gen EMV is the best solution for any critical medical situation. Because it is not only an EV, but also an ambulance added with some extra features and potentials. Suppose, God forbids, but suppose a building collapses in front of you and many people gets hurt. For example, Rana Plaza tragedy. At that moment, our EMV will be in the best use because of its elongation process and CPR system. And it can accommodate more than 6 people at a time. So can you believe that? And adding that feature, we are going through a model of TFS, which means time efficiency, fastest travel of patients, and safe reach for patients. So now let's see who are our target customers. Obviously, our target customers are hospital owners and the private companies who give the EMS service. And our goal is to save every life possible. In any disaster like plane crash or a fire outbreak or even in any natural calamity, ours will give the most top-notch service. Now I am giving the floor to my teammate Tariq Pasha Obi.
Thank you, Naima Fatima, for giving me the floor. So our goal to facilitate the emergency measure cannot be achieved if our EV is not cost efficient. For considering the cost efficiency, we have to focus on 4 different categories. 1, the fuel cost. 2, the maintaining cost. 3, the life cost. And 4, taxes and other charges. So come to fuel cost. Electrical vehicle cost less than half as much to operate a gas power car, and the average cost to operate an EV is $485 per year, while the average for a gas per vehicle is $1,117 per year. Now come to maintaining cost. A recent study shows that the average yearly saving for an EV owner is approximately $800 per year, which is approximately 25% a year. Now come to the life cost.
You have 1 minute left.
Many drivers who make a switch to electrical vehicles, they find that charging at home is more convenient than visiting a gas station by saving both money and time. And another main reason is having a backup charging unit. We can charge our EMV at anywhere at emergency measure. And at last, tax and other charges, as the world is moving toward the renewable energy transition. So all the government is promoting this by reducing the tax significantly. And in this way, the price of our EMV will be reduced significantly. And why this next gen EMV? The average 6-seated EMV ambulance in America is $75,000 with high maintenance, where our advanced EMV will cost us $70,000 to $75,000 with low maintenance. And most importantly, this next gen EMV will not be used for luxury, it is for necessity. Thank you.
So I think we can start with the question answer session. I think we can start with the question answer session.
I don't have a question.
Okay, so question, just quite a simple question. Eta kothay you guys are manufacturing it in USA?
Assalamu alaikum, Judge. We are going to manufacture it mainly in Germany.
Okay, German cars, fine. And এটা sell করবা কোন কোন countryতে?
Primarily, we will sell it in Germany because Germany has one of the world's most busiest hospitals, like Charité in Berlin. Then we will expand it to Finland and Czech Republic, and eventually, if after that we will manufacture it in all over Europe, then move it to USA and other continents.
So main target to my Europe, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and
Yes, sir.
the average cost is around $70,000 to make your car.
Yes.
Yes, sir. 70 to 75,000 US dollars.
And why Europe, not any other countries? Why not Asia and why not US?
Right, sir. So generally, sir, in Europe, there is the European Union, which really reduces the cost of the transactions between country to country, which will really help us in expanding. And since we are starting in Germany, that already has an electrical vehicle type of approach already in the country. Therefore, sir, we can kind of already get the feel there. And one of the biggest Charité, that is one of the biggest hospitals in the whole world, that is located there, and that has a huge amount of necessity for ambulances, and will of course be moving to electronic vehicles in the future. Therefore, sir, we hope that we will
I
be
got
able to
your
expand.
point. Just one more question, সেটা হচ্ছিল যে তোমরা যেই অ্যাম্বুলেন্স টাইপটা ডিজাইন দিয়েছো, Mercedes already does that as high class এরকম ambulance they already providing. BMW ও আছে. So already German established companies there. So what are you guys offer? How are you trying to put yourself in that situation that people or hospitals would buy from you and not from any other German competitors? Because Germany already অনেক ভালো ভালো German engineering, mechanical engineering আছে, right? So what's your plan on that?
Sir, here.
Sir, our
Okay, go. Obi, please.
Sir, generally, sir,
Sir,
what we
our
have
main
yes, Obi, please.
স্যার আমার মেইন আমাদের ইনোভেটিভ ফিচার গুলো আসলে মেইন, যেমন অ্যাডভান্স জিপিএস ট্র্যাকার, যেটা আমাদের শর্টেস্ট রুট গুলো দেখাবে। দেন আমাদের স্যার অক্সিজেন সিলিন্ডার ক্যারি করা লাগবে না, কারণ কি আমরা অক্সিজেনটা আমাদের ভেহিকেলে জেনারেট করব। দেন হচ্ছে স্যার আমাদের ইন্টেরিয়রের যে এক্সক্লুসিভ ফিচার গুলো, যেমন স্যার ট্রমা সেন্ট্রিক যারা থাকে তাদের জন্য সিস্টেম। দেন হচ্ছে স্যার আমাদের স্যার রোড ট্র্যাকিং একটা সেন্সর থাকবে, যেটা হচ্ছে স্যার অনেক সময় দেখা যাচ্ছে যে রোড গুলো অনেক ফ্লুয়েন্ট হয় না। সো এইটা হচ্ছে আমাদের স্পিডটাকে অটোমেটিক কন্ট্রোল করবে, যাতে আমাদের যে পেশেন্ট থাকবে তার যদি খুব এক্সট্রিম ব্লিডিং হয় তো তার জন্য কোনো আপস এন্ড ডাউন না হয়, আমরা একটা স্মুথ রাইডিং।
Got your point. Just next time slide try to incorporate so that first day বুঝা যায় যে what you guys are trying to do, right? Thank you.
Yes, sir. We'll keep in mind, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Judges, do you have any other question?
No questions from me.
Okay, then I think we can continue with our proceedings.
Thank you, Team Axis of No Talent. I'd like to notify that 6 teams have completed their pitching and 6 more are left. So I'm asking the judges, should we take a break or continue our pitching?
If other judges are fine, I'm fine with it. Either way, I'm good.
I'm fine with it too. তোমাদের যদি লাগে, then you can definitely go for it.
Fine by me.
Okay, so we will continue. Then I'll call upon Team Breakwater for pitching, and Team Renegades, please be prepared. Team Breakwater, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. I will start now.
Okay, I'm handing it over to the timekeepers now.
Okay, Team Breakwater, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Respected judges, can we start our presentation?
Yes, we can.
Okay, then Team Breakwater, your time starts now.
This company was built with a vision the vision to progress through technology. Today, we have created something that has progressed the technology in today's electrical market. We have taken one step further into the world of, the electric Sentinel-1. Now, how is going to dominate in today's market? Let's talk about the car battery. In traditional electric cars, a lithium-ion battery plate is placed on the car that runs it. Now for the Sentinel-1, we have introduced the dual battery, but there is something new. This is the first generation of the smart electric battery that is way more upgraded, way more powerful and economical than the traditional ones. This smart EVB, we call it the Sentinel cell. Now what does the Sentinel cell do? Suppose when you are driving, the Sentinel cell disrupts or stops the extra charge from disrupting your battery, and it also, when you're driving, the load is divided into more than one kind of the load, such that the battery does not take enough procedures. Now again, I'm sorry. The another thing about the Sentinel cell is that due to the temperature, the lithium-ion battery starts to wear out. So we have created a protective layer around the Sentinel cell so that due to an extreme climate, the battery does not wear out anywhere you go. And all of this just to ensure that for one full charge, you have the maximum range of travel. Well, that to be said, the Sentinel-1 is actually having a range of 350 miles on one full charge. Now, let's go to something else. Suppose you're taking a cross-country trip across Europe from your home and travel to the nearest charging point. Here's the fact: you don't want to spend much of your time on the charging station. So you turn on the smart mode, and what the Sentinel cell does, it automatically optimizes the battery so that the rest of the time you have an uninterrupted travel with 100% efficiency like that of a battery. Now, let's go to something else. This is the Sentinel tab. The Sentinel tab has some cool features such as the auto drive mode, a smart UI that is enough to drive through any kind of the traffic that you can account for. Next, we have the tire condition, which is adjusted for both the rough and the smooth terrain. Before you start for your journey, the car will show you the overall stats, and if you need anything before you start your journey. The best thing about this, I think, is like the specific scenarios. When suppose like when you're driving, your boss calls you and you have to take the call no matter what happens, you just turn on the auto drive and the driving assist is like you take the call. I can take care of myself. The Sentinel-1 has inbuilt sensor that brakes the car at any close proximity. That ensures that when you're driving in any highway, it protects the car from having any imminent accident. Now, all of this, the Sentinel-1 is actually priced at $30,000. No, wait, you get something. You get a power bank that is solely made for this car that is enough to charge your car from 0 to 100, and you can carry it whenever you want. Also, you get a wall unit receptacle worth $400 fully free of cost and a first-class home service for installing that. Sentinel-1 was introduced to the market with a view to have the best product that money can buy. Also, you really don't have to worry about the resale value, because once you change the battery, the car is as good as new. So just pack your bags and go into the long drives, because
you have 1 minute left.
Provide the most comfortable rides. With more than 10,000 superchargers, there are more than enough in all the major cities around the world, so you don't have to worry about the charging. The Sentinel-1 is at the prime of its game with more than 10 years life of consistent battery, marked for durability, performance, and you also don't have to spend about the ride. Also, the lithium-ion market that is decreasing, meaning that the Sentinel-1 will actually reduce its price. So in your busy day life, you really don't have to worry about the cars. The cars are graded before they're handed over to you. You can let the car run on its own on your everyday life, busy schedule, and one of the longest life period. This car is actually the best to travel in anywhere. The Sentinel-1 is prime. It is the best at what you can buy, and it's also elegant, marking that it is one of the best that you can buy in today's world. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Respected judges, Do you have any queries to the team? Hello?
Okay.
Please continue.
Apu, you can ask first. Hello. Acha, then I'll ask first. একটা first question হচ্ছে আমার, as far as I remember, you have 4 team members, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So why is only one of you presenting?
Ma'am,
You do know there's a score particularly for team management, right?
Ma'am, I had another member, but she suddenly had an accident on the house today, so she couldn't
Okay.
attend. I tried to manage her, but
Okay, that's not a problem, but still 2 out of 4 is try to make sure যে যখনই কোনো presentation দিবা, try to include every member, even if the presentation is not up to the mark or it's not that good compared to you, still include them. Okay, so that was not a question, that was just an observation. The question is, it felt like I was watching an advertisement, but I didn't see any marketing analysis or any competitor analysis or any of your strategies or any like you're saying you will sell it at 30,000, but how did you come up with the cost? You're
ma'am,
also including yes,
ma'am,
you're also
tried to
including
keep
the power banks and other stuff, so have you included them in the cost as well?
Ma'am,
Like I want to know how
actually,
you came
our
up with that cost.
cost was
Yes.
basically based on the battery. You see, our battery is like none other cars. We use the simple microchip process that used over the decades. The chip decreased in size, but their efficiency didn't decrease. So we designed the battery such that the battery would give double the efficiency, the size of the
I guess he got disconnected.
Is there any other teammate? Team Breakwater.
For which we tried to keep as many simple as possible, but still how we could
Zari, I'll pause you a little. You were disconnected, so we didn't hear half of it. So could you just please start again?
Yes, ma'am, we'll start again. For the price, we kept $30,000. The thing was that the battery that we used, EVB, that was actually made using the same principle as microchips. Like over the decades, the microchips decreased in size, but they didn't decrease their efficiency. So our battery was like that. When we designed that, it came to us that reducing the battery weight, the whole of the car reduced its weight to a certain amount that we didn't have to put so much money on the body. So when the body cost was low, the overall car was low. In the other case, we actually couldn't compare that much with the other electric cars because the other cars at much a higher price, they provide a lot of things. But we tried to keep this car as much as affordable to them. And also we actually tried to emphasize on the auto drive and the Sentinel tab software so that for any kind of people, let's say underprivileged people, so that anyone can drive. Similarly, suppose in one of the situation, we can say that suppose when you are in a long drive, the driver suddenly has an accident. So if you order the car to go to the nearest help center, then the car will automatically go there without any auto drive session. So we try to keep emphasis on this kind of problems rather than just going for the whole price of the body.
All right, but I also wanted to know who are your main competitors. Like I understand that you're selling it at a lower price, and that is one of your unique features, that it's more affordable. But then again, you said we're talking about underprivileged people. I don't think anyone underprivileged can afford a $30,000 car. Like being very honest. Now I want to know who your competitors are.
Ma'am, actually, we are competing currently with the companies which have the same price range as ours. We just try to keep the best of the best from them, and also we try to keep the same amount of performance from Tesla and Nissan, BMW, other cars. We couldn't provide that much of the delicacy or the elegance premium kind of the features, but we tried to keep the design as much as as compared to them, so that like even if the car is of the lower cost, it looks good, and compared to them this can be more affordable looking, good looking, and also much better performing than the other competitors.
No, I understand that part, that it has all the features of Tesla, but it is at a lower cost. So that is kind of for what you are selling. That's your selling point, that it is affordable. But you still have competitors, right? So you have to mention who your competitor are and show an analysis. You also, I didn't see any customer segmentation, like who exactly, which class of customers or which type of customers are you planning to reach, and what innovative marketing strategies are you going to incorporate? Like, if you just could give me some marketing strategies right now, I think that would be great.
Overall, we really didn't organize that kind of marketing strategy, but we just worked on the case that an affordable car might be one of the most innovative way, affordable car with the best performance. We actually just went to that part of the marketing strategy. We didn't go much further.
No, I understand, but people have to know, right, that it is an affordable option, that there is an affordable option out there. So it's okay. I mean, just saying, Jay, you obviously could have done a lot of innovative marketing for it to get to people that, okay, this is a cheaper version of Tesla, or but still gets the work done. It still has the better features and all that. So marketing could have been very innovative. It's just sad that you didn't really show any marketing strategies, but it's okay. Thank you. That's all from my part.
Okay, Tim Breckwater. The presentation was like I'm watching a TVC, but then I was looking for something, like out of the box, but realistic. But I didn't see much of innovation. It was more like innovation in reducing the manufacturing cost, innovation in selecting the materials you are selecting to reduce the prices, but not much of innovative features. And secondly, I'm not very sure about the customer segment that you have targeted, because once the price is $30,000, but then your explanation says it's for like underprivileged people can go for it. I cannot relate that part. And thirdly, it's a TV. It was like a TVC, but then it was missing some X factor that might have shook me when I'm saying this. Jay, wow, I can buy this. So I guess you could have added that, because it was a nice presentation. Even if you didn't have an innovative feature, ওই যে একটা sales strategy যেটা মানুষকে hit করবে, I guess it was missing somewhere. Thank you.
Okay, respected judges, do you have any further questions to the team Breakwater?
Just one thing, তুমি তো নিজেরটা করছো, right? It's not part of Audi. Is it part of Audi? Sentinel X?
Yes, sir.
Is your car part of Audi, or are you guys?
Yes, sir. We did it as a part of the Audi. Now, our presentation was like we have to mention the company name somewhere to it. We actually tried to do the pitching based on a customer to a company to customer.
I'm just a bit confused. So তোমরা কি নিজেরা আসতেছো গাড়িটা নিয়ে, or is Audi making it for you?
No, we are designing the car for Audi.
You are designing for Audi. So basically it's Audi, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay, respected judges, if you permit us, may we continue the proceedings?
Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you, Team Breakwater. Now I'd like to call upon Team Renegades for pitching, and I'd request Division 2.2 for taking preparation. So far, this event was conducted by me, Mumtahina Mim, but now I'd like to hand it over to Shaira Shijuti Oishi. Please, Shaira, continue the session further. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mumtahina Apu. Now I would like to call upon stage Team Renegades for their presentation, and ask Team Vision 2 to be ready. Thank you.
Team Renegades, are you ready?
Yes, please give us a minute.
Yes.
Turn on the camera.
Respected judges, can we start our presentations?
Yes,
Go ahead.
Wait, can you guys see our screen?
No.
No.
Jadid was supposed to close his recording or stuff. Jadid?
Okay, team delegates, are you ready now?
Yes,
Yes.
we're ready.
Yes, we're ready.
Okay, then your time starts now.
Okay, hello everyone. I hope everyone is doing fine. I'm Afrida and this is our brand Borealis. Well, we all know that electric vehicles are a buzzword in this present world and it is growing rapidly, but mostly it is growing on in the advanced worlds. And in Bangladesh and in the developing countries or the third world countries, we only see it in the videos we watch. So if we want to cope up with the present world and if we want to advance together with them, so we have to get adapt to this type of technologies in our country too. And for that reason, with more modified and unique features, here comes our product and our brand Borealis. Now, my teammate Farabi will come to describe the mechanical part.
Hello, sir. I'm here to explain the mechanical and electrical features of our car. Firstly, we have worked on the weight management of our vehicle. We have tried to build it as light as possible. Secondly, we have worked on the space management of the car interior. Now the question is how the space management is done. So as you can see in the figure, we have installed the main battery and the backup battery at the lower part of the car. So number 3 is backup battery. In case of any emergency cases, when your main battery is out of charge, it will help you to deal with the emergency cases. And why backup battery? It will ensure your better mileage and you will be able to cover more distance in comparison to another electric vehicles. So do we need to recharge the backup battery with the main battery? The answer is no. So then how it can be recharged? At first, we can use solar energy. We will not install the solar panel at the roof of the car. We will build the roof of the car and the front deck of the car with the solar panel materials. And solar panel materials are usually made of polysilicon and monocrystalline silicon. We will integrate it with carbon fiber. Secondly, we will install a generator for the user, but it is optional. The user can uninstall it if he wants more space in his car, as we will install it at the back part of the car. Number 4 is we will use solid state battery, and usually in electrical vehicles liquid state batteries are used, mainly lithium ion battery, which are riskier to use as it is overcharged or overheated, it will explode. So there are some advantages of solid state battery. Number 1, it has long charge time. Number 2, it is smaller in size. Number 3, it has higher energy density. And number 4, it is safe to use. We have wireless charging technology for the technologically advanced countries, but for the less technology advanced countries, we have the wired charging function as well. Number 6, our car is eco-friendly, and number 7, our car is energy efficient. Now, Naim will explain the AI features of our car. Naim, you're up.
Features I'm going to cover is AI. So what comes with this feature? Our first and foremost target to achieve from AI features in our car is successful intercommunication with the other vehicles, even if they are not the same model or doesn't have any integrated Wi-Fi advantages and such. It will calculate the risk factors with higher possibilities and will take necessary decisions, starting the signal intersection to calculating the position of other vehicles and pedestrians and auto decision making, with keeping in mind that our passengers should be safe in the car as the primary priority of our Borealis. Now I'm giving the platform to Sabdul Kobi.
Thank you, Naim. So basically what we are trying to do here is our car would be integrated with a software which will connect with the other cars, whether it's also a specialized car or an electrical vehicle or not. and it will also determine the distance between the car and also the pedestrian. And also you can see here that it will also connect with the other speed limits, and then it will calculate whether it should go fast or slow. Just in case to work as an autonomous vehicle. So these are the premium features. If you buy our car, then you will be given an option to control your car and also to get information about your car from your phone. Whether it's an iOS or an Android template, you can know about the charge of your car. You can know how many people are standing in your car, sitting in your car. Sorry about that. And also you can know about the mileage of your car. And not only that, you can also have a personalized charging station. Basically, at first, initially our plan is you will be given a charging station in your home and you can charge your car. But
Time's up. Okay, thank you. Let's back to the judges. Respected judges, do you have any queries to the team renegades?
আচ্ছা আমি একটু এবার স্টার্ট করতে চাই কয়েকটা পয়েন্ট দিয়ে ফার্স্ট তোমরা সবাই you guys are talking way too much on features and don't really show us any solid materials or solid models on what you're going to do with your car. গাড়িটা বানালেই তো হবে না তাই না? You have to do something with it. You have to sell it, you have to generate revenue. So ওরকম কোনো ইয়েটা আছে. So who is your exact target market? Who are you selling this product to?
Well, practically we are trying to introduce this car in Bangladesh. Well, we know that there are no electrical cars in Bangladesh, and according to our we have a model actually right here. So basically what we are trying to do is, especially for our country, we know that traffic jams is a big problem and we don't have that much of a usefulness about the electrical cars, and we don't actually know how it works. So what we are basically trying to do here is introduce a new car which is small and also power efficient and also doesn't use fuel. And we are trying to use a new source of energy, and we are trying to make sure that everyone can use a car. And yeah, at first it's going to cost a lot. It's going to cost about 40 to 50 lakhs in Bangladesh taka, but we are trying to make a new generation of car. You know, like Ryzen, it's like when they get to the next generation.
I get you what you're selling.
That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah.
My point is, তুমি এটা বাংলাদেশে আনো কি না আনো, that's not the point. বাংলাদেশে আনলেও there's a reason Bangladesh electric vehicles গুলা doesn't really succeed here. তুমি যেটা বললে traffic jam and everything. So you guys need to come up with plans যেহেতু traffic jam এ থাকবে, so engine জায়গায় দাঁড়ায় বসে it's consuming energy, right? So you need to have plans to
that's why we have a backup source of energy. Well, you can see that at the top and also the hoods, it's going to have a backup power source charger. A carbon fiber with integrated with a solar panel. Well, what's that supposed to do is it's gonna charge from sunlight, and it will have a backup battery at the back. It's like here, and that's totally optional. Whether you want it or not, we can do it for you. But basically what we're trying to say here is this is going to charge our whole battery, just in case if we can't like charge the car. You can say, just like you said, that I'm sorry, I'm using in Bangla. If we are in a jam, if we're in the traffic jams and we are just using our energy, and what we're supposed to do here is, if our energy is low, then our car will charge it for itself. It's like pretty much like a hybrid car.
I get the car design. I have no problem with your car design. What I'm trying to say is how you're putting it in the market. আমি একটা Toyota Axio না কিনে বা একটা Premio না কিনে তোমার গাড়ি কেন কিনছি? You have to show us that. And who is going to buy it? You have to show us that. How you're going to make money from it. You should show us that. So then it becomes a very sustainable and feasible idea, right?
Yes,
just my observation to you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So you're bringing this car in Bangladesh, then how are you working on this personalized charging station?
Ma'am, that's our plan for the future. We know that it's not going to work initially. We are personalized. We will just try on working on the car first, and after it works out, after our business starts, then we are going to, it's basically like a premium feature. You just buy the car, and then it's like a second or third installment. You can say like an update or like an upgrade of our features.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, respected judges, can you proceed it?
Yes, please.
Okay, I actually had a quick question.
Yeah,
I
sure.
wanted to learn about your marketing strategy since you couldn't finish the slides. So just give me a brief on your marketing strategy.
Well, what we are trying to actually start is, yeah, we know that we are trying to make this car for the middle class people, but let's just face it, the new cars, when we are a new company, we just can't just say that, yeah, this is going to be our car and this is going to be cost efficient and we can just sell them for like 30 to 25
I'm sorry,
lakhs.
I'm going to interrupt you a little.
Yeah.
What is the cost of your car? Like, what's the selling
The
price?
initial selling price would be around 45 to 50 lakhs or 40 to 50
45
lakhs.
to 50.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're
And
targeting middle class.
yes, and not exactly the middle class, the higher upper class, the higher middle class, and the upper class. And with our next generation of our cars, then the previous generations and our generations will have a price hike, and then the price will lower down with next generations. We're basically trying to make sure that our company starts, and then we are going to make a better cost-efficient vehicle for our others.
Okay. And what about your current competitors? I mean,
Well,
you're saying data tomra Bangladesh start
yeah.
korbe. So
Yeah.
I mean,
So
obviously you've done your competitor analysis.
Yeah, well, to be really honest, there aren't any Bangladeshi companies which makes cars, and let's just say that we already know no one is building any electrical vehicles, especially in Bangladesh. So what we are trying to do is, like what we said, it's like dual laptops. They weren't that much of an update, but what we are trying to say here is this is totally going to be a Bangladeshi product, and since no other companies are building any cars or such, I think we should be pretty much safe about this.
No, but ekhane, again, I would agree with what Rudra Bhaiya told you already. It's not just there aren't EVs in Bangladesh or they haven't tried to penetrate the market. There's a reason they don't sell. So it would have been nice to see that because you are focusing particularly on Bangladesh, but it's okay.
Yeah.
And last but not least, could you just go through the slides? No, you don't have to in anything. Just go through the slides because you couldn't finish. I just want to see the
This
slides.
was our personal choice.
No,
personal...
don't say anything.
Yeah.
Just don't say anything. Just
okay.
Yeah, just swipe them.
That was pretty much the end of it.
Okay.
Marketing strategy,
Okay. So
and then yeah.
Okay. So okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, then, respected judges, if you permit us, may we continue the proceedings?
Thank you for your time.
Judges,
Sure. Please continue.
Thank you for your.
You start.
Miss, can we start our presentation?
Yes, please. Start.
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, Team Vision 2.0, are you ready?
Yes,
we are. Shall we start now?
Yes, the time starts now.
Assalamu alaikum. Vision Motors, one of the best electronic vehicle industries in the current world. Now, how can I make such claims? Well, if you look at our previous launchings, we had great success with them. Especially the Vision Gen AV1, which we launched in 2018, was the best car in 2018, best-selling car in 2018. So let's talk about some internal issues. We used lithium-ion batteries and hydrogen fuel cells in our previous cars. In comparison, hydrogen fuel cell was better than the lithium-ion in the factor of energy density. But if we consider the range and the price, then you can see lithium-ion battery is the better one.
Now you might ask, why do you need electric vehicles? Well, because of this. This graph shows the carbon emission rate in the last few centuries. It has been growing drastically. These models from BMW, Tesla, Chevrolet, they have been successful in reducing the carbon emission in the recent few years, but the problem lies within. The problem is this graph. In this graph, you can see at a certain range of time, carbon emission from an electric vehicle and a fuel car is almost the same. How can an electric vehicle emit carbon? Well, it's not because of driving the car, it's because of the battery production process.
Lithium battery is the reason. It emits a lot of carbon dioxide during production. It has many disadvantages also. First of all, it is expensive and it underperforms in extreme temperature, especially when the temperature is lower than degree. Almost 40% of it is reduced automatically, and it is also flammable and it has a great overheating problem. That's why we need to cool down the battery, and it also carries extra cost, and it also toxic and has short lifespan. What's the solution? The solution is sodium-ion battery. Because of its availability in the earth and it is easy to transport and high cycling stability, it's also cheap in cost and it has high efficiency and higher energy density. Now our model is Vision Gen AH1.
We have also introduced features in cars that are used for the first time in our type of electric vehicles. In case, model also has a 760 watt. Is the highest level of power we can get. It can reach a top speed of 1070 miles, which also the highest ever at of course AWD, all wheel drive. As well as we also have introduced some additional features like fingerprint sensor. Cars are categorized in two categories. In these days, the price for long-range product will be $7,100 Martin dollar, and for but it is $72,900 Martin dollar.
Now, what are the progressions we're going to make so that people buy our product? First of all, we're going to reduce the dependency on public transportation so that you don't have to take a train or bus to have a journey with your family. It will be a great family hauler with 8 seats. It will have great passenger utilities. It will be affordable for middle class and upper middle class. Also have extra storage. Vision Gen AH1 has already got 10,000 pre-orders in the last 24 hours. We have got 40,000 superchargers all around the globe. To reduce carbon emission, please buy our product so that you can save the environment and have a great ride. Thank you.
You done?
Yes, sir, we're done. We're having
Okay.
connection problems.
Okay, this is a suggestion. মানে এটা আমাদের drawback that we are arranging this online. So you people are moving, which is nice in the way যে আমি যদি সামনে থেকে শুনতাম, you people moving, trying to make it life is good. But then when we're hearing you online, and I don't think any of you are having Bluetooth earphone, so I couldn't hear like half of the presentation. আমি জানি না কি বলছিলা, but up down হচ্ছিল, তোমরা move করছিলা, so it wasn't clear enough. So যখন online হয়, it's better you stay static and you speak. Second জিনিস হচ্ছে তুমি lithium battery disadvantage and the battery you're using সেটার advantage you have spent so much of time. আমার ওখানে কিন্তু ব্যাটারির অ্যাডভান্টেজ ডিসঅ্যাডভান্টেজ দেখার আমার দরকার নাই। আমার দেখতে হবে তুমি যে প্রোডাক্টটা বানাচ্ছ সেই প্রোডাক্টটা হ্যাঁ ফাইন ইউ ক্যান সে যে লিথিয়াম ব্যাটারির বদলে আমি এই ব্যাটারি ইউজ করছি, সে 1 or 2 কি অ্যাডভান্টেজ যে এটার থেকে ভালো এই জন্য আমি ইউজ করছি। এখানে আমার পয়েন্ট বাই পয়েন্ট ধরে লিথিয়াম ব্যাটারির কনস্ট্রাকশন কি দিয়ে বানানো, কোথায় ইটস বেটার দেন দি আদার ওয়ান, sodium, how it's better than lithium. I don't need that comparison here. I need to see the end product. সেটার ভিতরে materials কি কি put করেছো, that's important. Materials কি কি দিয়ে বানানো সেটা আমার জন্য important না. I didn't understand your target customer. I didn't see any competitor analysis.
Well, I mentioned about Tesla, BMW, and Chevrolet, and I also mentioned our target customers are the middle and upper middle class of basically USA.
Can you show me the slide?
Please go to the slide where we show the models of Tesla and BMW. In this slide, we talk about
আচ্ছা, okay, look. আমি আগে আমার প্রোডাক্টটার এক্সপ্লেনেশন দিব। আমি কিন্তু একে তো আমি তোমাদেরকে ভালো করে শুনতে পাচ্ছিলাম না, দেন হচ্ছে যে এই ফিগার যখন আসছে আই থট মানে পারসেপশন কি বলে যে আমি আগে আমার প্রোডাক্টের ইন্ট্রো দিব, দেন আমি গিয়ে কম্পেয়ার করবো যে দিস ইজ মাই প্রোডাক্ট, দিস ইজ হাউ ইটস ডিফারেন্ট ফ্রম দ্য এক্সিস্টিং প্রোডাক্ট। আমি শুরুতেই এটা দেখে আমি না বুঝি নাই, যেহেতু আমি শুনতে পাচ্ছিলাম না, আমি ভাবছি তোমরা বলছো বিএমডব্লিউর এটা আছে, টেসলার এটা আছে, আমি এটা আনছি। ফার্স্টেই তুমি কিভাবে কম্পিটিটর অ্যানালাইসিস করে ফেলো উইদাউট ক্রিয়েটিং দ্য প্রোডাক্ট। তো এই জিনিসটা হবে লাস্টে, যখন তুমি তোমার প্রাইস বলেছো, তোমার জিনিস কি কি দিয়ে বানানো বলছো, দেন ইউ গো যে হ্যাঁ আমার কম্পিটিটরদের জিনিসগুলা এগুলা দিয়ে বানানো, and other costings are these respectively, this is why my one is better. So this should be put at the end, and fine, that's all from my end. Thank you.
Okay, so features নিয়ে specifically একটা feature নিয়ে অনেক বেশি detail দেওয়া হয়ে গেছে, which is something that you usually don't do during a pitch. আপু যেরকম করে বললো, you have to keep in mind that when you're pitching, you pitch for an investment. You are not pitching to sell your product. We are not your buyers. We are the investors who will invest. So why would we give you the money? You have to convince us that you can get a revenue, that your product is profitable, marketable, and you will be able to generate revenue from it eventually. So a point gulo chilo na slide and overall I didn't get it didn't come across very clear. I mean, yes, first day, I mean, after you explained it during the Q&A, I now see, okay, you have the competitors, but still, they also have the same features. I am just by changing the battery, why should I switch to your product instead of this, instead of existing companies or brands that are already well-renowned? You know, these are key factors that you have to bring up. I didn't see any feasibility study. I don't know how you came up with the cost. I don't know how you're going to sell it. I mean, yes, you're targeting middle class and upper class, but how are you going to sell it to them? What are your selling points? What are your unique points? Just clear chilo na jinishta. So when you're making, it's not just for your team, for everyone else also. Just keep in mind that when you're pitching, you're not advertising, you're not selling a product to the buyers. We're not your buyers. When you're pitching, the judges are the investors, and they will only invest if they think the product is feasible. And in order to show the product's feasibility, you have to show feasibility study, market analysis, customer analysis, and competitor analysis, which was not there. So that's all from my end.
Okay, respective judges, if you permit us, may we continue the proceedings?
Yeah, sure. No questions here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Timothy, for your presentation. So enough with the presentations. We are all feeling a little headache, and that's why for now we'd like to call upon stage Team Paracetamol and ask Team Squeaky Foxes to be ready for the next presentation. Thank you.
Respected judges, shall we start our presentation?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, Team Paracetamol, are you ready?
Okay, am I visible?
Yes, you're visible.
Okay,
are you ready,
we can
Team
start.
Paracetamol?
Yes, we can start.
Okay, then your time starts now.
Hey, wanna ride back home?
You're as noisy as your car. I don't want to ride in that dusty car. Bye. Hey, is that your new car?
Yeah, it's an electric car. No more noise and pollution, you see?
Wow, it's great. Can I have a ride back home?
Sorry, I'm going on a date right now. Better luck next time.
Trust me, that was a real story, but don't ask me whose story that was. Hello, I am Maruf, along with my Atik and Shia from Team Paracetamol. Today we are here for introducing our upcoming electric car, Decipher 1.0, a perfect family car with outstanding features.
Yes, exactly. But before jumping into our car, let's see what our customers say about electric vehicles. Well, most of them say that more electric vehicles on road are safe, affordable, and eco-friendly. But they aren't satisfied yet because they face lower driving range, lack of charging stations, troublesome maintenance, and higher purchasing price.
Thank you, Atik. Now that we know the views of our customers, let's jump into the features. These are some general features, but other than these, we have also worked on some unique criteria. For example, in general, the battery of electric vehicle is placed in one corner, but in our model, the placement of the battery is longitudinal to give you a larger capacity and a wide range than any other electric vehicle. And this battery supports fast charging technology. As we need DC current for fast charging, we are using an onboard charger for AC to DC conversion. Radio frequency is used to unlock a car wirelessly, but hacking this signal is possible. That's why we are using ultra-wideband, which can detect the location of a registered smartphone. So spoofing this signal from any other location is nearly impossible. This feature is based on artificial intelligence, where the car will automatically make a call to the servicing agency whenever there's an accident. Or we can also do this manually for calling a mechanic. Now, this is a nanopaint technology to develop the world's first self-cleaning car. This super hydrophobic and oleophobic paint repels all kinds of dirt. Now, you don't need a car wash frequently. Now, what does 33 refers to? Well, we are conscious about the safety of our customers, and so we have used 33 safety sensors in the car to make your drive safer.
Thank you so much, Aditi. After learning the features, are you excited to see the car now? Here is Decipher 1.0, and I have to mention it can go 400 miles after full charge. The top speed is 200 miles per hour. It can achieve 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. And it takes only 30 minutes for a full charge. Now I'm directly coming to the pricing of that masterpiece. Decipher 1.0 is coming in 2 editions, Decipher 1.0 and the Frozen edition. Decipher 1.0 will worth $40,900 US, and the Frozen edition will worth $50,900 US. In the Frozen edition, the additional features are self-heating battery and anti-snow wheels. The battery will start self-heating when the temperature is falling from 32 degrees Fahrenheit, so starting temperature will not affect starting the car. And the wheels have anti-slip grooves that will increase friction with the road, and it can see and the steps are designed to get you safely unstuck from the snow. So basically, the Frozen edition is developed for getting you safely unstuck from the snow.
Thank you, Maruf. Let's discuss something practical. Look, this is Irfan and this is Miraj. Miraj uses our Decipher 1.0 and Irfan uses another company. In a long trip, Irfan has to charge his car middle of the road, where Miraj can smoothly finish his journey because his car has a long battery life. Stains makes Irfan car dirty, but look at Miraj one. It still looks fresh and clean because his car has ultra ever cleaning technology. Well,
1 minute left.
Irfan and Miraj both stuck middle of the road. Here, finding mechanics is so hard, but Miraj doesn't need to bother because his car has an intelligent emergency call feature. Well, there is a heavy snowfall, but Miraj can start his car very easily because his car has self-heating technology and anti-snow wheel, so he can smoothly drive away. But look at Irfan, he's still stuck there. So do you want to stay ahead? Don't be like Irfan, be like Miraj. And we are available all over the world, and we have dealer in every region.
Thank you so much, yeah. But the question isn't from where we will buy. The question is why you should buy an electric car. By everyone driving electric, greenhouse gases will go down while green jobs and green energies will go up. And not to mention, every year 50,000 Americans die prematurely by the cause of car emission. Millions in healthcare costs can be saved by electric cars. So don't be late, go with Decipher 1.0 and start leading a healthy life.
Time's
At
up.
the end, I will say,
Okay, let's get back to the judges. Respected judges, do you have any questions?
This is not a question. Agero Actor Group, you couldn't finish the presentation in time, and it's a it's nothing good. It's a negative point, okay? Because this time was communicated before. So যদি তোমরা দুই একবারই যদি রিহার্স করতা, you could have completed this within time. ঠিক আছে? এখন আমরা কিন্তু খুব ক্যাজুয়ালি করছি।
3 seconds late. Like I was just on the end line, just 3 seconds, 3 or 4 seconds.
Yeah, that's okay. But what I'm trying to say is, suppose we are not supposed to basically ask you, after the presentation, যদি তুমি midway তে শেষ করে ফেলো, we are not supposed to ask you, আচ্ছা তোমার market strategy কি বলো তো? আচ্ছা তোমার target customer কারা বলো তো? We are not supposed to ask you that. We are asking you that because এটা আমরা খুবই casually we are dealing with it. But if you go to a real business competition, ওখানে তোমার শেষ হওয়ার পরে do you think যে তুমি যতটুক শেষ করেছো এর পরে আবার তোমাকে জিজ্ঞেস করবে already একটা allocated time এর পরে আবার time দিয়ে জিজ্ঞেস করবে? They are not supposed to do that. So try করবা যেন পুরা প্রেজেন্টেশনটা assigned time এর ভিতরে complete হয়. That's very important. Yeah, Audrita, you can ask.
Yeah, same Jinishi. I didn't see any marketing strategy. I didn't see any competitor analysis or feasibility study. So Jinish gulo missing. Slide nei. So I don't think it'll be fair to ask you. But still, I'll just ask, what are your market like? You showed a nameless brand and then compared your car with their car. Good. But that is not a competitor analysis. That is a comparison between features. But for competitor analysis or market analysis, you have to show what share they currently have, who are leading the market with the similar features, who are your direct competitors, who are your indirect competitors. That is something which was missing. And feasibility study, I did not see any financial or feasibility studies whatsoever. So yeah, there's nothing we can do about that. But yeah, next time.
Ma'am, can I explain something?
Yes, sure, go ahead.
ওকে ম্যাম অ্যাকচুয়ালি হচ্ছে আমরা টোটাল প্রেজেন্টেশনটা বানিয়েছিলাম হচ্ছে আমাদের টার্গেট অডিয়েন্স ছিল হচ্ছে আমাদের বায়ার্সরা। সো এটা অ্যাকচুয়ালি হচ্ছে মানে একদম টোটালি ক্লিয়ার করে কোথাও বলা ছিল না যে আমাদের টার্গেট অডিয়েন্স থাকবেন হচ্ছে কোনো কোম্পানি বোর্ড মেম্বাররা যারা হচ্ছে আমাদের মানে ইনভেস্ট করবেন। সো দেখা যায় যখন আমরা বায়ার্সদের টার্গেট করে কথা বলি তখন দেখা যায় আমরা টোটাল আমাদের ম্যানুফ্যাকচারিং কস্ট অ্যানালাইসিসটা কি আসছে এটা শো করি না। এই জন্য ম্যাম আর কি একটু কনফিউশন ছিল আমাদের মধ্যে। যেহেতু আমাদের টার্গেট অডিয়েন্স ছিল আমাদের বায়ার্সরা, তাই হচ্ছে আমরা এটা শো করিনি। কিন্তু লাইক এটা এরকম না যে হচ্ছে আমরা জাস্ট টোটালি এস্টিমেট করে যেটা প্রাইস দিয়ে দিয়েছি। এটা হচ্ছে আমাদের ম্যানুফ্যাকচারিং কস্টে আসছিল হচ্ছে $28,000 অ্যাজ আমরা ইউএসএ তে ম্যানুফ্যাকচারিং করতেছি। সো দেখা যায় যে এই জন্য আমরা মানে ওই আমাদের টার্গেট অডিয়েন্সটা ডিফারেন্ট ছিল দেখে আমরা কস্ট অ্যানালাইসিসটা আনিনি।
আচ্ছা, who do you think your target audience is? Just tell me, who do you think your target audience is?
ওকে ম্যাম, ক্যান আই স্পিক ইন বাংলা?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, শিওর।
ওকে, অ্যাকচুয়ালি টার্গেট অডিয়েন্স আমাদের মেইন টার্গেটটা হচ্ছে আমরা টোটাল ওয়ার্ল্ডটাকে আরো অনেক বেশি সাস্টেইন করব। যার কারণে আমাদের এখানে একটা স্লাইডের মধ্যে বলা হয়েছিল যে উই আর অ্যাভেলেবল অল ওভার দ্য ওয়ার্ল্ড। দ্যাট ওয়াজ বিকজ হ্যাঁ ওকে উই আর হ্যাঁ এটা রিজনটা ছিল হচ্ছে যারা হচ্ছে কার অ্যাফোর্ড করতে পারবে তারা সবাই যেন ইলেকট্রিক ভেহিকেলের প্রতি যেতে পারে। অ্যান্ড অবভিয়াসলি আমাদের একটা কনসার্ন ছিল হচ্ছে যারা কোল্ড এরিয়াতে থাকে, যারা হচ্ছে স্নোফল হয় হেভি, ওইখানে দেখা যায় যে ফুয়েল কারগুলা থেকে স্টার্ট করে ইলেকট্রিক ভেহিকেল গুলোও চার্জ ব্যাটারিগুলো একদম মানে হিট থাকতে পারে না, যার কারণে হচ্ছে স্টার্টিং এ অনেক বেশি প্রবলেম হয় এবং বলতে কি স্টার্ট হয় না। জ্যাজ আমাদের কারের হচ্ছে একটি সেলফ ফিটিং সিস্টেম আছে, যার কারণে ওই দিক দিয়ে হচ্ছে আমাদের কোনো প্রবলেম গুলো হবে না। তাই আমাদের টার্গেট অডিয়েন্সে আমরা বলতে পারি মেইন কনসার্ন ছিল ইউরোপের কান্ট্রিগুলো, যেগুলো যারা হচ্ছে কোল্ডের কারণে কোনো ইলেকট্রিক্যাল ভেহিকেল ইউজ করতে পারতেছে না।
I'm going to stop you right there. I understand all of that, but that is not your target customer. Your target customer is basically কোন demographic you're targeting. Yes, region could be a demographic. Particularly, you can say for the frozen product, for Decipher 1.0 frozen branch, you are targeting cold country গুলোতে যে সব কাস্টমার আছে তাদেরকে. But even that itself is a customer segmentation. So your target customer comes like that. এখন you are saying you're going to manufacture and then you're going to find a supplier or something like that. That is not really how it is. I mean, if you're manufacturing, you're probably going to sell it to the customers directly, right? So in that case, target customer এর মধ্যে basically ওখানে আসবে যেটা যে financial range, age range, or economic background টা and আরো যদি specify করতে চাও demography তে their culture or their location, you could say that. But you could have clearly done a customer analysis is what I'm trying to say. So it's okay, but next time just make sure you know who your customers are and you have a clear idea who customer kara. Customer simple কথা হচ্ছে যাদেরকে you're going to sell your product or service. This is a product, so যাদেরকে you'll sell the product, they are your customers. Then you have to identify যে তাদের demography-টা কি, age, race, gender, কোন যদি gender preference থাকে ওখানে, country বা location preference যদি থাকে, particularly since তোমাদের এখানে ছিল একটা location preference for a particular product বা একটা segment-এর জন্য, একটা type-এর জন্য, you could have clearly stated who your customers were, but you didn't. So যাই হোক, I understand you couldn't identify, which is why you didn't do the cost analysis and compare it, but you could have done it. That is what I'm trying to say. Okay, thank you. That's all from me.
Okay, thank you. Respected judges, if you permit us, can we continue the proceedings?
Yeah, please continue. No questions from me.
Okay, thank you.
So that was up with Team Paracetamol. Now I would like to call upon stage Team Squeaky Foxes, and then as the final team and the last team of this presentation, that's Team Alpinist, be ready. Thank you.
Respected judges, can we start the proceedings?
Yes, please start.
Okay. Team the Squeaky Foxes, are you ready?
Yes, we're ready.
Okay, then your time starts now.
Good evening, everyone. When we were designing our next product, at first we thought we would bring something ultra luxurious. But then again, our company has already launched many luxurious vehicles successfully and is leading the market right now. After brainstorming enough, we designed something different this time. Stay with us to find out why this unique product will dominate the electric vehicle market.
As per chart, a huge number of middle-income people have been emerging in South and Southeast Asia, due to which more than half of the business market are captured by middle-income people and small and medium business enterprises. Many companies have developed their products solely basing on the affluent or upper middle income customers and many large companies. There are low-end products and there are high-end products, which are providing us with various facilities, which includes ultimate luxury. But there is nothing in between. So guys, here we present our brand new model, Voltaic Rainer, which is the ultimate balance between your luxury and your necessity. This electric vehicle will provide our customers with great mileage and high cruising speed. We also are using lithium sulfate battery, which has brought a revolution in the battery charging time. With all these amazing features, we are not stopping yet. We are introducing roof solar panel, which will increase its efficiency to its peak. We are launching the first time ever in the history of cars the separate hot and cold storage. Through this, you can preserve your warm food items starting from tea, coffee, up to freezing ice cream and many other regulated medicines, and you don't have to worry about spoiling any of it anymore. We also have 3 super comfortable 3-seating compartments and a 10-inch display to help you navigate and track your orders with many other exciting features.
জোনানা, তোমার স্ক্রিন শেয়ার দেখা যাচ্ছে না।
Sorry, users, we are having some inconvenience.
Sorry to interrupt you, Squeaky Foxes. You can continue. We cannot hear you now.
জুলানা তোমাকে শোনা যাচ্ছে না, ভয়েস আসছে না।
Ma'am, one of our participants cannot talk, and I don't know like what's the problem.
Please take
We
over.
cannot
Other
hear.
participant take over.
Okay, sure.
Have it again. I just sorry to interrupt actually.
Can any one of you say her part?
Like, am I audible now?
Yeah, you're audible. Please continue.
Will I continue with my part? Okay. So the emerging entrepreneurs and
Share the slide. Slide দেখা যাচ্ছে না।
দেখা যাচ্ছে এখন?
হ্যাঁ দেখা যাচ্ছে।
The emerging entrepreneurs and small business owners are our main focus. Soon after the pandemic, Asia is most likely to suffer the worst economic crisis in the past 40 years. And with the termination of full-time employees, more and more people are turning to their very own small business. And Rain Art can be their first companion in this case. Be it any small business like a jewelry, boutique line, or organic food delivery, laundry services, they can easily collect raw materials and deliver their product to the customers. And with this special hot and cold chamber, specialized medicines which need to be refrigerated can be transported, and the business which deals with the transportation of medical needs like blood, emergency blood, organs, and plasma transplantation, Rain Art can also be used. And now, to make Rain Art people's first choice, we're gonna have some strategies. First of all, we will release an exclusive preview teaser way before we launch our product in an event, and it will be followed by good digital marketing. And since Google is the first place where buyers turn up, so we will build a good digital marketing with proper search engine optimization and paid advertisements. And along with digital marketing, it's also very important to be locally known. And for that, we are gonna
1 minute left.
Partnership with local SME service providers.
Now that everyone has learned about our features and marketing, let's talk about our production timeline. We plan to go in full production in March of 2021. We are targeting September 2022 as our public launch day. We want to start our marketing campaign at least a year before launch. Now let's talk about some financial details. We plan to sell the vehicle at $8,990 price tag. The production cost per car will be at $7,000, which also includes R&D cost per car. We calculated the marketing cost per car to be at $500, and thus our profit will be around $1,490 per car. We firmly believe that our vehicle will be able to capture at least 0.5% of the market, if not more, within the first year of launch. Then we can, without a doubt, say that we will generate more than $60 million in revenue. This car is the demand of present time. It may take some time to bring people to use our product, but we strongly believe that with the features
Okay, thank you. Let's back to the judges. Please, respected judges, do you have any questions to the team, the Squeaky Foxes?
Okay, you were saying about a fridge. Why do you think that a fridge is an innovative product or an innovative addition to this? Because অনেক portable fridge আছে, coolers আছে. Why not those? I didn't see any particularly innovation in this product at all. Like anything innovative, anything sort of out of the box, but যেটা অন্য কোথাও নাই. This is basically a combination of different existing things that you put in together. Or you are trying to say যে আমি কোনো portable fridge নিব না, আমি একটা মানে কারের ভিতরে একটা built-in fridge রাখবো. That's not innovation.
Through the hot and cold chambers that has not been placed in any other car, we suppose, in the previous time. And
Wait. I think Karo Arjuner microphone. Can you people all mute and let her speak only? I think Karo Arjuner microphone. Can you people all... Yeah, you can
Network
say.
is unstable.
Yeah, now it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Please continue.
Okay, so through the like hot and cold storage, and we can transport many other things which have not been an option for the previous cars, and through actually manufacturing the small cold storage or hot storage into our car, it's bringing a new dimension to our car through which the customers can also be benefited.
Okay, thank you. But when you're supposed to talk about something innovative, when you're supposed to put in something innovative in your product, maybe you should think beyond what you have thought now. Okay, something like an X factor. যেটা অন্য কোথাও নাই, আমারটাতে আছে, and আমারটাতে আমি করে দেখাতে পারবো। এরকম কিছু অ্যাড করতে হবে। Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, no questions from me. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Thank
No
you,
questions
judges.
from my side as well.
Okay. Respected judges, if you permit us, can we continue the proceedings?
Please continue.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. That brings us to the final presentation of tonight, which is Team Alpinist. So I would like to call up on the stage Team Alpinist, please. Team Alpinist, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Team Alpinist, are you ready?
No, ma'am, we are not ready yet. Yes, ma'am, we are ready. Should we start?
Okay. Judges, shall we start?
Yes, you can.
Okay, Team Alpinist, your time starts now.
Mr. Fuad. Last year, Mr. Fuad had bought an electric vehicle with high price. He was very happy, but later on, he became very disappointed with his cars. He was facing some problems. His car takes much longer time to recharge. He can charge his car at home, but it's hard to find a charging station on the road, especially when he is driving through rural areas. That's why he can't travel long distance. It's very difficult for him to replace battery due to high cost. In winter, he noticed his mileage decreases in a massive number. Now he is thinking his car is overpriced. Like Mr. Fuad, many people are suffering from these problems. So how can we solve this problem? Let's see it.
We are at the age of launching a new technology in our electric vehicle in near future. We are going to review wireless charging in our upcoming electric vehicles. Anyone can suffer from low charging or discharge while driving in highways. That's why we are going to introduce self-charging system in our upcoming electric vehicles. In this system, we will use in-wheel motors as generators and as well and solar panels to charge the batteries. And we will use 2 batteries here. And we too are gonna use sodium-ion battery instead of lithium-ion battery for faster charging, easy transportation, and high security and safety. With 90% of efficiency.
We are concerned about the safety system of our product. That's why we have attached electronic stabilization control and dynamic stabilization control with our car. ESC will reduce the chance of fatal accidents while rotating the car. When skidding will be detected, DSC will handle the car automatically. When a driver wants to corner the car at any slippery roads or wants to avoid any hazards, DSC will keep the stability as there will be no chance of accident. They will reduce the energy loss too. Here you can see without DSC, there's a lot of chance to fall the car into accident. And with DSC, there's no chance to fall the car into accident. In traction control system of our product, it will prevent the wheel slippage when a vehicle is going to start or accelerate at any wet or slippery roads. Our product is using a new technology which will reduce energy loss at the time of inversion of AC current to DC current. There seems a huge difference of efficiency of an AV during summer and winter, but our product will help you to gain as much as efficiency of summer in winter.
Why Alpine bans? Most of the people are not interested in electrical vehicles because of the charging problem and its high price. In our model, we are adding features like wireless charging system and self-charging system that can easily remove the problem of charging. The estimated price of our model
1 minute left.
Our model is 35,000 USD. Within this 35,000 USD, we are adding many features, whereas other models in the market are not even providing all these features, being its price up to 85,000 USD. The reason behind our lower price is here we are using sodium ion battery instead of lithium ion battery, and we know that sodium ion battery is cheaper than the lithium one. We are also thinking of selling our product online that will also reduce its price. By our model, customers can be highly benefited as well as the investors. They can make a great profit from our model. At the end, we are very hopeful about our model. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let's back to the judges. Judges, do you have any queries to the team Alpinist?
Okay, so if you could go back a few slides, Lastike. Asha, you said if you sell it online, then you're going to sell it cheaper. So I just want to know how that works, because we all have a set price for a product, and Amrota market is sell in order to get a revenue because we have a certain turnover that we want to meet. So yes, here you said if you sell it online, then you can reduce the price. How does that work? Please explain.
Can I explain it Bangla, ma'am?
Yes, sure. Go ahead.
In offline market, আসলে যেটা হয় সেটা হলো পাবলিসিটি স্ট্যান্ডটা অনেক বেশি না হয়। ইভেন বড় বড় সেলিব্রিটিদের হায়ার করা হয় আমাদের শুধু পাবলিসিটির জন্য, বাট উই আর গোনা সেল ইট ইন অনলাইন। সেই ক্ষেত্রে এটা প্রাইসটা আমরা কোনো বড় সেলিব্রিটিকে হায়ার করতে হবে না, কিংবা কোনো ব্যানার দিতে হবে না, কিংবা কোনো ধরনের পাবলিসিটি আমরা তেমন একটা পাবলিসিটি করব না। ইভেন আমি যদি একটা এক্সাম্পল দিই, লাইক Xiaomi, we can take it as example. Xiaomi started their journey as a online product. তারা খুব কম অফলাইন মার্কেটিং করছে, খুব বেশি অনলাইনে তারা বেশি ছিল। দ্যাটস ওয়াই তারা তাদের প্রাইসটাকে অনেকাংশে রিডিউস করতে পারছে এবং তারা তার কাস্টমারদের অ্যাট্রাকশন নিতে পারছে। এন্ড we are trying to do this method in our product too.
Now, I get that, Jodi, online, if you market a product, then it's easy to reach people. That I understand. But ekhanta slide ta bolar time you didn't use the word marketing. You used the word that if you sell it online, you will reduce the price. So I'm just trying to clear it. Is it that if they buy online, you're going to reduce the price? They can buy it at a reduced rate. Is that a option? Naki, you're talking about the marketing strategy here.
It's marketing strategy as well as we are going to reduce the price because আমরা কোনো পাবলিসিটি স্ট্যান্ড নিতেছি না, সেরকম আমরা খুব কম পাবলিসিটি করতেছি এখানে। আমরা ব্যানার দিতেছি না খুব একটা, আমরা কোনো সেলিব্রিটিকে হায়ার করে অ্যাডভার্টাইজমেন্ট করতেছি না, বাট we are going to sell this on online, and we are going to trust on online advertisements.
আচ্ছা,
Okay.
can you go to the price slide? Odrita, আমি একটু interrupt করছি. Can you go to the price slide?
Sure.
তোমার এটার প্রাইস কত বলছো? $35,000 তুমি একটা $35,000 প্রোডাক্টের সাথে একটা মিড রেঞ্জের মোবাইল যেগুলোর ম্যাক্সিমাম প্রাইস 40,000 টাকা, আমার মনে হয় না Xiaomi প্রোডাক্ট 40,000 টাকার উপরে কি আছে, থাকলো ধরলাম আমি আছে, ধরলাম বিলো 1 লাখ, তুমি কিভাবে একটা $35,000 প্রোডাক্টের মার্কেট স্ট্র্যাটেজি Xiaomiর সাথে কম্পেয়ার করছো? This doesn't go, ঠিক আছে? আমি জানি you people are really young now, তো এই জিনিসগুলো হয়তো মাথায়ও আসে নাই, but the point is আমার প্রোডাক্ট দেখতে হবে। আমি একটা এত দামি একটা জিনিস, তুমি you don't need to hire a celebrity, তুমি বারবার বলছো আমি সেলিব্রিটি হায়ার করব না, that's fine, এটা সেলিব্রিটি পয়েন্ট না, এটার পয়েন্ট হচ্ছে আমার প্রোডাক্টটা কি, যে জিনিসটার দামই আমার 1 লাখ টাকার নিচে, সেটার সেলস স্ট্র্যাটেজি বলো, সেটার মার্কেটিং স্ট্র্যাটেজি বলো, সেটা কখনোই একটা $35,000 জিনিসের মার্কেটিং স্ট্র্যাটেজি, সেলস স্ট্র্যাটেজি সিমিলার হবে না। তো আমাকে অলওয়েজ প্রাইস পয়েন্ট মাথায় রাখতে হবে। You get that?
Yes, ma'am.
Odrita, you can continue.
So basically যে আপু যেটা এক্সপ্লেন করে দিল, যে when you're marketing a product, it should cater the প্রোডাক্টের উপর বেস করে আমি আমার মার্কেটিং স্ট্র্যাটেজিটা প্ল্যান করব। অ্যান্ড অনলাইন ট্রানজাকশন, এখন টেসলারও মোস্ট অফ দ্য ট্রানজাকশন অনলাইনেই হয়। অ্যান্ড সেলিব্রিটি ইউজ করো বা না করো, there are very different ways for marketing. Another question I have is, you said you are introducing a new technology that would reduce energy consumption. So I just want to know how you're going to do that.
Ma'am, we are actually working on it. At first we're not gonna put it in our model. We will put it. We are not gonna actually give this feature initially.
No, it's okay. You don't have to add it initially, but what it is an innovative feature, right? It is one of your innovative functions or features that you're highlighting as your selling point. So you're saying it will reduce the energy consumption, it will improve the efficiency in winter as it does during summer. So how?
And we are actually we said that we want to use
So
a
is
new
that a
technology.
fictional feature? Is that a fictional feature is what I'm asking.
It's kind of imaginary, like
Okay, so it's a fictional feature.
Yes.
Okay.
I had
Okay, that's all from my part.
It's কয়েকটা অবজারভেশন দিব, নো কোয়েশ্চেন্স, উইল হ্যাভ আস্ক অলরেডি। আপুরা এক্সপ্লেইন করে দিয়েছে তোমাদের কি ফল ছিল। পয়েন্ট 1, ইমাজিনারি হোক আর রিয়েলিস্টিক হোক, ফিচার আগে নিজে থেকে জানবা হোয়াট ইউ গাইজ আর ডুইং, অলরাইট? নিজেকে আগে জানতে হবে। তুমি কল্পনা করতে পারো ইট ক্যান বি ফিকশন, বাট ইউর ফিকশন শুড বি অ্যালাইনড উইথ, ইউ নিড টু নো হাউ ইউর ফিকশন ইজ গোনা কাম ইনটু রিয়ালিটি, অলরাইট? ঠিক আছে, জানতে হবে যে কল্পনা, খালি আমি চিন্তা করলাম আমি চাঁদে যাব, চাঁদে যাওয়ার জন্য আমার রকেট লাগবে, এগুলো চিন্তা করতে হবে, হাউ আই ক্যান গো টু দ্য মুন। পয়েন্ট 1 এন্ড পয়েন্ট 2, জাস্ট তোমাদেরকে নেক্সট যাতে তোমাদের সুবিধা হয় এই জন্য বলছি। তুমি যে বললা যে সেলিব্রিটি ইউজ করবো না, এই জন্য তোমার প্রোডাক্টের প্রাইস কমে যাচ্ছে এভরিথিং, সেলিব্রিটি ইউজ করা, ব্যানার ইউজ করা, হোয়াট এভার ইউ ইউজ, দিস মানি, দিস ফান্ড কামস ফ্রম দ্য মার্কেটিং ডিপার্টমেন্ট, উইচ ইজ টোটালি ডিফারেন্ট ফ্রম ইয়ার প্রোডাকশন ডিপার্টমেন্ট, অলরাইট? প্রোডাকশন কস্ট কি হবে, ম্যানুফ্যাকচারিং কস্ট কি হবে, এটা অলরেডি সেট হবে। তোমার কত টাকা খরচ হবে ওই অনুযায়ী ইউ উইল সেট আ সেলিং প্রাইস, যে আমি এতটুকুতে সেল করব, সো ইট উইল অফসেট মাই ম্যানুফ্যাকচারিং প্রাইস। তুমি এটা মার্কেটিং করবা কত টাকা দিয়ে, তুমি কাকে আনবা সেলিব্রিটি হিসাবে, নাকি অনলাইন করবা, না কি করবা, দ্যাটস টোটালি অন ইয়োর মার্কেটিং বাজেট, that has nothing to do with the selling price or manufacturing price, all right? So never ever put marketing cost on your product. তুমি অন্য জিনিসের জন্য, মার্কেটিং ডিপার্টমেন্ট is general for all subjects, তুমি গাড়ির জন্য মার্কেটিং ডিপার্টমেন্ট সেম টাকা খরচ করবে, তোমার অন্য কোনো প্রোডাক্ট আসলেও সেম টাকা খরচ করবে। সো প্লিজ এই দুইটা আলাদা জিনিস। তোমার কস্ট সেলিং প্রাইস গাড়িটার যে প্রাইস 50,000 টাকা যদি হয়ে থাকে, এটা আমি দোকান থেকে কিনলেও 50,000 টাকা, আমি অনলাইন পে করলে 50,000 টাকা। মার্কেটিং উইল নট হ্যাম্পার দ্য প্রাইস। হ্যাঁ, কিপ ইন মাইন্ড। থ্যাংক ইউ।
আচ্ছা, আমি না আরেকটু টাইম নিব। I have some observation and these observations are not as a judge, as a senior, ঠিক আছে? অনেকেই প্রেজেন্টেশন দিয়েছো, অনেকগুলোতে বলার দরকার ছিল, হয়তো somehow স্কিপ করে গেছে, বলি নাই, এখন একটু বলি। Don't take it otherwise, okay? Just keep these things in mind because এটা একটা আমাদের MIST ভিতরের কম্পিটিশন, we all are like a family and I think I should share so that তোমরা বাইরে গেলে করো। এই যে একটা স্লাইড বানালা, আরো অনেকজন বানিয়েছে, তোমাদের এখানে দুইটা জিনিস ইম্পর্টেন্ট। ফার্স্টলি তুমি স্লাইডটা দেখাচ্ছ, সেটাও কিন্তু ইম্পর্টেন্ট। দিস ইজ আ পার্ট অফ ইওর প্রেজেন্টেশন, ঠিক আছে? তুমি একটু ব্যাক করো তো কয়েকটা স্লাইড, ব্যাকে যাও, পিছনের দিকে যাও। এই যে স্লাইড, ইউ আর প্রেজেন্টিং দিস প্রেজেন্টেশন অ্যাজ এ টিম। তোমরা চারজন মিলে একটা জিনিস প্রেজেন্ট করছো। কেন স্লাইডের মাঝে মাঝে টিম মেম্বারদের নাম আসছে এটা আমি বুঝি নাই ফার্স্টলি, বিকজ আমি যখন টিম প্রেজেন্ট করছি আমার টিম মেম্বার কে, এটা আমার জন্য একটা সেকেন্ডারি চিন্তা, আমার কাছে এটা প্রাইমারি না। সেকেন্ডলি, এই যে তোমার প্রত্যেকটা স্লাইডের পরে একটা এই স্লাইড আসছে, এটা যে স্কিপ করছো ওখানেও কিন্তু তোমার টাইম যাচ্ছে। তোমার কিন্তু একটা কম্পিটিশনে এভরি সেকেন্ড কাউন্টস, রাইট? এখন কয়েকজন কিন্তু কম্পিটিশনে শেষ করতে পারে নাই প্রেজেন্টেশন। আমি ট্রাই করব আমার জিনিসটাকে কতটুকু কনসাইজলি ওয়েল প্রেজেন্টেড করা যাচ্ছে। সো এই নেমিং স্লাইডস ইন বিটুইন দি প্রেজেন্টেশন, লাইক মানে মেইন স্লাইডের মাঝে, এটা ইজ আননেসেসারি। আরেকটু পিছিয়ে যাও। এই যে স্টে হিয়ার, এসি টু ডিসি একটা অ্যারো এনার্জি যাচ্ছে নিচের দিকে। বাট হোয়াট ইজ দিস? সাপোজ আমি কিছুই জানি না, ঠিক আছে? আমাকে তো একটু হিন্ট দিতে হবে, রাইট? যে আমি কি বলতে চাচ্ছি, যে আমি এখানে ডিফারেন্ট কারেন্ট সোর্স ইউজ করতে পারছি এরকম, বা আমার এখানে এনার্জি কস্টিং লেস হচ্ছে এরকম। সাপোজ এই যে এখন যদি আমাকে তুমি বলো, আমি কিন্তু মানে আমি একটা জেনারেল জিনিস থেকে বললাম যে হ্যাঁ আমি এখানে কনভার্টেড এই পাওয়ার সোর্স ইউজ করতে পারবো, আমার এনার্জি কনজাম্পশন লো। বাট what do you think? এই স্লাইডটাকে একটা সেলফ এক্সপ্লেনেটরি স্লাইড না কিন্তু। সো আমাকে একটু কিছু ইন্ডিকেটিভ জিনিস দিতে হবে, সো দ্যাট দ্য অডিয়েন্স যে কিছুই বুঝছে না সেও যেন দেখে কিছু একটু বুঝে, ঠিক আছে? আবার আরেকটু পিছিয়ে যাও, ওয়েট হিয়ার। এই যে দুইটা ছবি দিলা, তুমি কি দেখে কোনো ডিফারেন্স বুঝতে পারছো? দুইটা উপরের গাড়ি আর নিচের গাড়ি, আমি কিন্তু কিছুই বুঝতে পারছি না। With and without, smooth start and wheel spin, do you understand anything? If you don't, তাহলে এটা unnecessary. There might have been other better ways to give here. অন্য কিছু দিতে পারতা, might have been an animation বা নিজেরা আঁকা নিজেদের এডিটেড কোনো পিকচার দিতে পারতা, that would have been helpful. But look at here, এখানে মানে these two pictures আমার কাছে at least কিছু মিন করছে না, বিকজ আমি ক্লিয়ারলি বুঝতে পারছি না। তো এরকম যদি হয়, better to avoid। অন্য কিছু বলো, অন্য use the time in something else। তুমি আরো বেশি তোমার সেলস কেমনে করবা সেটাতে ফোকাস করতে পারতা, তোমার মার্কেটিং এ ফোকাস করতে পারতা, তোমার টার্গেট বেসে ফোকাস করতে পারতা, কম্পিটিটর অ্যানালাইসিস বেটার দেখাতে পারতা। তো যে জিনিসগুলো দরকার মানে বুঝতে কষ্ট হচ্ছে বা বুঝাতে কষ্ট হচ্ছে, এটা না দেওয়াই বেটার। আর একটু ব্যাক করো। এটাকে ব্যাকে না সামনে, যেখানে তোমার অ্যারোর ভিতরে লেখা আছে, অ্যাজ ইন লাইক বিভিন্ন অ্যারোর ভিতরে তুমি ইয়েলো কালারে লিখেছো, এরকম কোন একটা স্লাইডে যাও।
এটা লাস্টের দিকে প্রবাবলি,
প্রাইসের স্লাইডটা,
এই যে
ট্রানজাকশন।
এই যে এখানে যে তুমি প্রাইস লিখলা, পাশে একটা ছবি দিয়েছো, আমি প্রাইসটা আমার কষ্ট হচ্ছে দেখতে, আছে এটার ভিতরে প্রাইস লেখা। কালার কম্বিনেশন ইম্পর্টেন্ট, বিকজ আমি খুব কম টাইমে একটা জিনিস বুঝাচ্ছি। আমার যদি অডিয়েন্সে খুঁজে খুঁজে বের করা যাচ্ছে এটার আচ্ছা এই দিস ইজ হোয়াট দে আর ট্রাইং টু সে, তাহলে কিন্তু জিনিসটা শুনতে বা দেখতে বা ওভারঅল প্রসিডিওরটা ইট গেটস রিয়েলি বোরিং। তো এখানে ইউ কুড হ্যাভ ইউজ ব্ল্যাক, ইউ কুড হ্যাভ ইউজ এনি আদার কালার কন্ট্রাস্ট যেটাতে বেটার যায়, এন্ড ইউ ইউজ দ্য ইমেজ পাশে, যেখানে আই ডোন্ট নো এসব মানে এই যে লেখাগুলা এত ছোট ছোট আমার গিয়ে গিয়ে পড়া লাগছে আচ্ছা পেট্রোল মোড আচ্ছা ব্রেকিং মোড বাট এই যে একটা ইমেজ দিয়েছো দিস ইমেজ কুড হ্যাভ বিন এনি আদার ইমেজ যেখানে ভালো করে বোঝা যাচ্ছে জিনিসটা অথবা এই ইমেজটা দিলেও তুমি আরেকটু জুম ইন করে দিতে পারতে তোমার ওভারঅল স্লাইডে এতটা জায়গা ফাঁকা ছোট্ট একটা ইমেজ দিয়েছো যেখানে ফন্টস আর সো স্মল যে ইটস রিয়েলি হার্ড ফর দ্য ভিউয়ার টু সি তো এরকম কিছু কিছু জিনিস ইটস নট জাস্ট ইউ আমি তোমাদেরকে দিয়ে বলছি দেখে মনে করো না যে দিস ইজ দ্য ফল্ট ইন ইয়োর স্লাইড অনলি বাট দেন এখন লাস্ট প্রেজেন্টেশন সো ভাবলাম যে আচ্ছা বলার দরকার জিনিসগুলা তো এখনই বলি তো এই জিনিসগুলা আরো অনেকগুলা স্লাইডেই ছিল এগুলো একটু মাথায় রেখো একটা স্লাইড ছিল যারা পেস্ট কালারের প্রেজেন্টেশনের উপরে একটা বার চার্ট দিয়েছে যেটা তো পেস্ট ব্লু আর আরেকটা শেড অফ ব্লু ছিল why মানে we could have chosen some other colors right তো এই কনসেপ্ট গুলো একটু ইম্পর্টেন্ট বিকজ আমার টাইম কম ঠিক আছে এটা খুবই একটা মানে ইম্পর্টেন্ট ফ্যাক্টর আমাকে অল্প টাইমে অনেক কিছু বলতে হবে আমাকে অডিয়েন্সকে প্রেসার ক্রিয়েট করা যাবে না যে নিজের থেকে বুঝে নাও আমি এখানে আছি কিন্তু বুঝাতে তো ওই জিনিসগুলো মাথায় রেখে বানাতে হবে and please don't be offended that I used your slide to say so because it was the last one so I took the opportunity thank you
And it's okay. We're gonna keep these things in mind later on the other presentations.
thank you
Thank you, judges, for your information. Judges, if you permit us, shall we continue the proceedings?
Thank you so much, Ishwar. Thank you, honorable judges, for all the questions. And
Respected judges.
Yes, we're here.
thank you so much. Hello. Thank you so much, honorable judges, for all the questions and the pitch reviews that you have given so far. I believe those will be extremely helpful for our participants since it was only their first time and not they did this as a novice. So now if you look at the bottom corner, dear honorable judges and dear club president, you will receive of an invite to enter a breakout room. So if you kindly tap on that and you can have a separate discussion right now. Thank you so much. So participants, you are requested to be in the main room. Dear judges, could you all join that breakout room? Sorry. I hope they joined. Yes, they did. Okay, so now we all know, dear participants, okay, wait just a second. Dear judges, did you all receive the breakout room notification that we invited you to join? Anusha Kabirapu, are you present here?
It's all right now. You can continue, Shaira.
Thank you so much, Ashfar. So, dear participants, we deeply congratulate you and thank you so much for staying with us until this time. Now, we all know a great amount of effort and manpower goes into organizing an entire competition online. And on top of that, MIC Peach Camp was the first ever venture of MIC Innovation, super hard into bringing an entire event like this into light. So first, where you can go on to the next slide. I would deeply like to thank personally by mentioning the names. Club President Tanjim Hassan Fahim Bhaiya, Noshin Tasnim Tuli Apu, Rakin Kaisar Bhaiya, Muhaiminul Islam Akash Bhaiya, and Ashmita Aid Sharkar Apu for the overall supervision of this event. ইমরানুল বাশার ভাইয়া, রায়ান ইবনে হাফিজ ভাইয়া, আদিল আহনাফ মুগ্ধ ভাইয়া, জাদিদ ইমতিয়াজ ভাইয়া, Mumtahina Meem Apu, and Mahamadul Haq Bhaiya for continuously putting all your efforts in. Ishwar Shagor, Muksatin Kabir, Sandra Holly Haldar, Ritika Agarwal, and me for helping in small manners as well. ভাইয়া পরেরটা।
We can't hear you.
হোসেন, তানজুম হোসলা, শাহিদ সাকিব, ফারিয়া তাসনিম, তাহমিদ তাজর, Syed Tanzim Mahmud, Abdul Hassan Jayed. Bhaiya, I was on the next slide. Muhammad Jawad, Salman Ibrahim Saad, and Naimul Haq Naim for continuously putting all your efforts in. We cordially thank you for bringing this event to light and making this event a success, hopefully. Thank you all so much for your contribution. So now asked to wait for a couple of minutes until the judges end the discussion and join the room again to share the results with us. So please stay. Thank you. Participants, now we all are waiting in the room for that to join us and by the results. Please stay.
We are sorry, probably Shaira is having a little bit network problem. So our honorable judges are they are compiling the results. So we patiently just keep waiting for some time. Thank you very much.
Sorry, I got disconnected. Am I audible now?
Yes.
Thank you so much, Bhaiya. Okay, so since we are all waiting, so can we just randomly pick up someone to share their journey with all of us? Maruf Ahmed from Paracetamol, are you there? Okay, probably not present here. Muksatin Kabir from Team Slots, are you there? Okay, so we all still have the fear of speaking, isn't?
Hello.
Hello?
Oh, sorry, am I audible now?
Yes, perfectly audible. So can you please share the whole journey with us, how this whole pitch camp has treated you so far?
What? May I speak? I request. কেউ জাজ নাই আছে, তাহলে ইনফর্মালি বলি। আসলে এই আইডিয়াটা পুরোটাই আমাদের কাছে পুরো একটা নিউ একটা প্রজেক্ট ছিল, যে একটা শুরুতে এরকম একটা সেলস পিচ দিতে হবে, এটা নিয়ে আর কি মানে কিভাবে মানে শুরুতে আমরা সবাই আর কি রাস্তায় কোনো মানে কোথা থেকে কিভাবে শুরু করব, তারপর কি বলবো, অনেক বেশি আর কি কনফিউজ ছিলাম। বাট ইন দ্য মিন টাইম যখন রিসার্চ করতেছিলাম যে ভেহিকেল গুলো নিয়ে, ইলেকট্রিক ভেহিকেল, তারপর আইসি ইঞ্জিন ভেহিকেল, মানে তখন আমার কাছে আসলে খুব মজা ভালো লাগতেছিল যে মানে অনেক নতুন নতুন জিনিস আসলে জানতে পারতেছিলাম। সো ইট ওয়াজ এ গুড রান। সো মানে ভালো লাগছে এরকম। আই উড লাইক টু আর কি অ্যাটেন্ড পার্টিসিপেট করতে চাই আর এরকম। আর ইনোভেশন ক্লাবের কাছ থেকে এটা একটা রিকোয়েস্ট থাকবে যেন এই টাইপের কম্পিটিশনস গুলো আরো অ্যারেঞ্জ করে, যাতে আমরা আর কি নিজেদের স্কিলস গুলোকে আরো ডেভেলপ করতে পারি। Thank you all the organizers. They have worked really hard to make this event a successful one. আর পার্টিসিপেন্টদেরকেও অনেক ধন্যবাদ, তাদের অ্যাকচুয়ালি আইডিয়াস গুলো অনেক ইনোভেটিভ ছিল। সো অন্যান্যদের প্রেজেন্টেশন গুলো থেকে অনেক সুন্দর সুন্দর আইডিয়া, যেটা শুনে আসলে অনেক ভালো লাগছে যে এত ইনোভেশন আসলে আমাদের মধ্যে থাকে, বোঝা যায় না।
Okay, thank you so much for sharing your experience. I think we have all the judges back with us. So can we please have your feedback now?
আমি কিন্তু শুনতে পাইনি, কি হলো, কথাটা কেটে গিয়েছিল। ইজ ইট মাই ফল্ট অর?
না actually কেটে গিয়েছিল।
Really sorry. Honorable judges, the floor is yours. You can give the feedback now.
ফারজানা আপু তুমি শুরু করতে পারো আগে।
Okay, Bhaiya, thank you. First of all, সবার প্রেজেন্টেশনই was good. ভালো ছিল সবারটাই, স্পেশালি অনেকের এটা ফার্স্ট টাইম ছিল, কম্পেয়ার টু দ্যাট অনেক ভালো ছিল আই উড সে প্রোডাক্টস। কিছু কমন মিস্টেকস সবারই ছিল। সো ওগুলো নিয়ে যদি একটু বলি, যেমন হচ্ছে অলরেডি আপু ভাইয়ারা আমরা অলরেডি ডিউরিং প্রেজেন্টেশন বলে এসেছি, আবার একটু যদি রিপিট করি ওভারঅল যে জিনিসগুলো, সেটা হচ্ছে যে ডেলিভারি টাইমে ইউ শুড মেক শিওর যে কথাটা যাকে বলছি সে যেন আমার কথাটা বুঝতে পারছে। সো আই হ্যাভ টু কন্ট্রোল মাই স্পিড। আমি যদি খুব ফাস্ট বলে ফেলি আমার কথা কেউ বুঝবে না, অ্যান্ড ইট ওয়াজ আ প্রবলেম যেটা কয়েকটা টিমের সাথে হয়েছে। Second is, of course, time management. Time management, it's a skill. It with practice ashe. You can't just make a script and expect je hoye jabe within 5 minutes. You have to practice it multiple times. কয়েকটা team face technical errors, which was very sad because আসলে technical errors গুলো না সবসময় হয়, মানে সব স্টেজেই হয়, এটা মানে খুবই obvious। আমাদের সাথে এরকম হয়েছে যে কয়েকবার ডিউরিং ন্যাশনাল বা ইন্টারন্যাশনাল কম্পিটিশন উই হ্যাভ টু ফেস টেকনিক্যাল এরার্স। সো ওখানে অ্যাকচুয়ালি কিছু করার থাকে না, বাট দ্য মেইন থিং তখন হচ্ছে যে নিজেকে গুছিয়ে নিয়ে টাইমটা নিয়ে টু মেক আ কাম ব্যাক। Don't let that bother you. Technical errors will happen, but don't let it throw you off your game. Stay focused and just continue. Then yes, হয়তো অনেক maximum team হয়তো because you guys didn't know যে কিভাবে pitch দিতে হয়, so market study বা feasibility study, competitive analysis, এই জিনিসগুলো হয়তো ছিল না, but innovative ideas ছিল, features গুলো was were creative, and just you have to connect it how you can make a profit out of it, how you can actually sell it in the market. So that is something যেটা actually আস্তে আস্তে আসবে. Like when I started pitching, আমিও তখন এগুলা এই সব terms জানতাম না. I didn't know how to do a market study, how to do a feasibility study. আস্তে আস্তে শিখতে শিখতে হয়. So it's okay if it was your first time, not a big deal. I mean, you learn, তাই না? So maybe next time you can brush up your skills. But overall, yes, most of the teams had, most of them had really creative ideas, and the slides were good, presentations were good. None of the teams seemed to lack confidence, which was a good thing. None of you were scared. So overall, I would say, Jay, you should just be proud of yourself, each and every one of you, because like I said, Jay, presentation data, it's a very daunting task, I would say. So you cleared it. So congratulations. And finals পর্যন্ত এসেছো, so obviously you proved your worth. Then এখন first, second, third এ থাকো বা না থাকো, it really doesn't matter, because you had fun and you learned something. Normal বাইরে যদি pitches এ যাও, trust me, they will never give you a feedback. They will they will tell you your faults, they will ask you questions, but they will never give you their feedback. So আজকে যে ফিডব্যাক গুলো পেয়েছো, I hope you will use them. And শুধু যে pitching এর জন্য use করতে হবে, not that. ক্লাসেও presentations হয়, as engineers you will have to give presentations. So এগুলো কিন্তু basic tricks, এগুলো সব প্রেজেন্টেশনেই লাগবে. So just think of this as a learning curve, think of this as a learning experience. And yeah, best wishes for your future endeavors, and that's all from my part. এখন ভাইয়া and আপু বাকিটা বলবে.
ওকে, তো আমার কয়েকটা অবজারভেশন এন্ড ফিডব্যাক দিব। সো ফার্স্ট অফ অল গাইজ, cheer up, you guys made it to the finale, congratulations on that. এখন একটু 19-20 হবেই, দ্যাটস লাইফ, একটু কেউ আগায় একটু পিছিয়ে, বাট এখানে যে এসেছো, ফার্স্ট অফ অল ডোন্ট বিট yourself up, you guys did an amazing job, দুটো রাউন্ড পার করে এখানে এসেছো, কংগ্রাচুলেশনস অন দ্যাট। তোমাদের ফারজানা আপু যেটা বলো অনেক ইম্পর্টেন্ট একটা কথা, যে আমরা যখন বাইরে কম্পিটিশন, আমি যখন অ্যাটলিস্ট কম্পিটিশন করতে যেতাম বাইরে, ইভেন ফাইনালেও আমার যে স্লাইডের প্রবলেম ছিল ওইটুকু পর্যন্তই বলতো, মানে হোয়াট কুড বি মানে ইমপ্রুভ কিভাবে করা যায়, বা আমরা কি করলে এটা বেটার হবে, খুব কম জাজেস বলছে, বিকজ দে আর বিজি ম্যান, দ্যাটস নাথিং, মানে তারা বিজি ম্যান, তারা অত একটা টাইম দেয় না যতটুকু দরকার, বলে দ্যাটস ফাইন। সো এই যে ফিডব্যাক গুলো যা পাবা, হোপফুলি কাজে লাগাও। এন্ড অনেকেরই ফার্স্ট টাইম এটা, ডোন্ট ওয়ারি, ভয়ের কিছু নাই, এগুলো অনেক কাছে থাকবে, টেক ইট অ্যাজ ফান। আস্তে আস্তে দেখবা দিস, মানে ওয়েন ইউ আর ইন ফোর্থ ইয়ার, তখন মনে হবে আল্লাহ কত করে আসছে এগুলো, এখন যেরকম আমার হচ্ছে যে কত করে আসা হয়েছে এগুলা। যখন ফার্স্ট ইয়ার ছিলাম তখন আমার নিজের অনেক ভয় লাগতো, কি যাব স্টেজে যাব, কি হবে না হবে। একবার আমি মাইক ফেলে দিচ্ছিলাম স্টেজের উপর, যখন ফার্স্ট ইয়ারে ছিলাম, বলতে বলতে তার করে হাত থেকে স্লিপ কেটে গেছে, আস্তে ধরছি পড়ে গেছে, এম্বারাসিং মোমেন্ট। সো এগুলো হয় লাইফে, বাট এক্সপেরিয়েন্স হচ্ছে এটাই বড় কথা। সো সাম অবজারভেশন ইজ, তোমরা যখনই কোনো কিছু করবা, when it comes to কেসেস অনেক রকমই হতে পারে, কেসেস কম্পিটিশন, when it is a মার্কেটিং কম্পিটিশন, কয়েকটা জিনিস প্লিজ এনশিওর করো, সেটা হচ্ছিল হ্যাভ আ সলিড প্রোডাক্ট, কি দিচ্ছ এটা ভালো মতো বলার চেষ্টা করবা, এন্ড দেন এই প্রোডাক্টটা কাদের জন্য, দ্যাট ইজ টিজি। এনি কম্পিটিশন ফর্মুলা, টিজিটা তুমি ঠিক রাখবা, যে কাকে আমি প্রোডাক্টটা, কে কিনবে আমার, সবাই তোমার প্রোডাক্ট কিনবে না, কারা কিনবে এটা ভালো মতন বলা, এবং অলরেডি মার্কেটে কে কে আছে, হুইচ ইজ কল কম্পিটিটিভ অ্যানালাইসিস, কারা কারা মার্কেটে আছে এবং তাদেরকে কিভাবে আমি মানে বিট করতে পারবো, বা কেন মানুষ তাদেরটা ইউজ না করে আমারটাতে ফেরত, মানে আমারটা নেওয়া শুরু করবে, এই জিনিসগুলো দেখানো খুবই ইম্পর্টেন্ট। এন্ড এটা কিভাবে হবে, দিস উইল বি ডান থ্রু ইউর মার্কেটিং স্ট্র্যাটেজি অর মার্কেটিং ক্যাম্পেইনস। তোমার এই ক্যাম্পেইনের মাধ্যমে মানুষগুলো আসবে তোমার থেকে, কোন মানুষগুলো আসবে, যেসব মানুষগুলোকে তুমি টিজি হিসেবে চুজ করছো, এই টিজি গুলো কি নিবে, তোমার প্রোডাক্টটা নেবে। সো অল একটা স্ট্রিমলাইন্ড হয়ে যায়। তো যখন প্রেজেন্ট করবা, এই যে জিনিসগুলো স্ট্রিমলাইন থাকাটা খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট, তুমি কি বলছো, কেন বলছো, কারা কারা কিনবে, সবকটা যখন তুমি লজিক্যালি সিকোয়েন্সিয়ালি বলো, তখন বুঝতেও সুবিধা হয়, ইনভেস্টর যারা তাদেরও বুঝতে সুবিধা হয়, আর যেরকম যখন জাজেস হিসাবে থাকে তারা খুব ইজিলি বুঝে যায়, অলরাইট সো এরা এটা এটা বলছে, এদের এগুলো সব সুন্দর মতন করে সাজানো আছে, ইজি মার্কস চলে আসে তখন। সো এটা একটা পয়েন্টটা খেয়াল রাখো, জাস্ট লজিক্যালি সাজানোটা। এন্ড আনাদার ইম্পর্টেন্ট পয়েন্ট হচ্ছে যে, তোমরা অনেকে হয়তো জানো না, বাট এই তোমরা অনলাইনে চেক করতে পারো যে একটা কম্পিটিশন হাউ টু সলভ বিজনেস কেস, এটা লিখে করলে তোমাকে অনেক কিছু দিবে, পোর্টার 5 ফোর্সেস কেমন করে ইউজ করা যায়, SWOT অ্যানালাইসিস কেমন করে ইউজ করা যায়, BCG মেট্রিক্স, এগুলো অনেক কয়েকটা টুলস আছে, নাথিং কমপ্লিকেটেড, ভেরি সিম্পল টুলস। জাস্ট একবার দেখো, তাহলে নেক্সট বার যখন স্লাইড বানাবা ওগুলাতে ইনকর্পোরেট করা ইজিয়ার হবে। আর একটা পর হচ্ছে জাস্টিফাইং। তোমরা যে প্রোডাক্টগুলো নিয়ে আসছো, ফার্স্ট অফ অল ইউ হ্যাভ টু বিলিভ যে তোমার এই প্রোডাক্টটা ইট উইল ওয়ার্ক। তুমি যদি নিজেই চিন্তা করো যে এটা হতে পারে নাও হতে পারে, দেন ইট উইল নেভার ওয়ার্ক। তো ফার্স্ট ইউ গাইজ নিজেকে বিলিভ করো, মানে যে এটা হবে, তোমরা যেটা আনছো ওটা একটা সলিড প্রোডাক্ট, অ্যান্ড দেন হ্যাভ সাম জাস্টিফিকেশন রেডি যে এই জন্য আমার স্ট্রং বিলিভ মাই প্রোডাক্ট উইল ওয়ার্ক। জাস্টিফাই যখন করতে পারো না, তখন ইট বিকামস ভেরি ইজি টু সেল দ্য প্রোডাক্ট। সো জাস্টিফিকেশন ইজ ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট। অ্যান্ড লাস্ট পয়েন্ট ইজ কনক্লুশন। হঠাৎ করে ছেড়ে দিও না। অনেক টিমই করেছো, অনেক টিম সুন্দর করেও করেছো, যেটাই করো যা যা বলেছো এটাকে লাস্ট একটা পয়েন্টে আসো। 5 মিনিট ধরে কথা বলছো, ফার্স্ট 2 মিনিটে কি বলেছো মনে নাই থাকতে পারে মানুষের। সো ওয়েন ইউ আর কনক্লুডিং, কিছু পয়েন্টস গুলো নিয়ে একটা শেষ করো এইভাবে বলে যে দিস ইজ ওয়াই উই বিলিভ আওয়ার প্রোডাক্ট উইল বি দ্য নেক্সট মার্কেট লিডার, অর দিস ইজ ওয়াই উইল বিলিভ দিস উইল ওয়ার্ক। কিছু একটা দে, সো দ্যাট আমরা বুঝি আচ্ছা, তো দ্যাট ওয়াজ দ্য হি ওয়াজ ট্রাইং টু সেল মি দিস এন্ড আই এম সোল্ড। তো কনক্লুশনটাতে একটা যা যা বলেছো এটাকে একটা সুন্দর মতন একটা করে একটা কনভার্জেন্স পয়েন্টে আনো, সো দ্যাট এই পয়েন্টে যখন আসবো তখন আমি বুঝে যাই যে তুমি আমার কাছে অ্যাকচুয়ালি কি নিয়ে আসছো। অনেক টিমই করেছো, অনেক টিমের এটা ছিল যে তোমরা মাঝপথে বলে ইউ গাইজ মানে ওকে থ্যাংক ইউ ফর লিসেনিং দিয়ে বলে ছেড়ে দিছো। সো ট্রাই টু গিভ আ সলিড কনক্লুশন। হোপফুলি এগুলো তোমাদের কাজে লাগবে। অনেক টাইম নিয়ে নিয়েছি, বাট পারলে এগুলো কাজে লাগেও। থ্যাংক ইউ অ্যান্ড কনগ্রাচুলেশনস টু এভরিওয়ান ফর মেকিং ইট হিয়ার। থ্যাংক ইউ অ্যাগেন।
ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ রুদ্র, থ্যাংক ইউ অদ্রিতা। আমি এখন একটু বলি। ফার্স্ট তো একটু আমি বকা দিয়েছি মানে প্রেজেন্টেশনের টাইমে, বাট দ্যাটস বিকজ দিস ইজ নট ওয়্যার ইট এন্ড।
Okay, Anushapu, are you? Yeah.
আচ্ছা, am I audible now? আচ্ছা, যেটা বলছিলাম যে একটু বকা দিয়েছি বা কিছু ফিডব্যাক শেয়ার করেছি, ইউ মাইট ফাইন্ড ইট রুড, বাট দ্য পয়েন্ট ওয়াজ যে এখানে আসলে এটা একটা এক্সপিরিয়েন্স, ইউ আর লার্নিং হিয়ার। ঠিক আছে, এটা জাস্ট একটা স্টার্টিং পয়েন্ট অ্যান্ড ইউ হ্যাভ লাইক a hell lot of journey ahead, ক্যারিয়ার বলো, পড়াশোনার দিকে বলো, এভরিওয়্যার। সো ওইগুলো যেন আরো ভালো হয় সেজন্য আই জাস্ট ফেল্ট শেয়ারিং দিস উইল বি ইম্পর্টেন্ট। আর কিছু পয়েন্টস আছে, যখন টেকনিক্যাল ডিফিকাল্টিজ হয়, এটা তো আসলে সিঙ্গেল প্রেজেন্টেশন না, ইটস এ টিম। সো দ্য এন্টায়ার টিম শুড বি প্রিপেয়ার্ড যে কেউ যদি আটকায় যায়, কারো যদি কোনো ডিফিকাল্টি হয়, যেন এনিওয়ান এলস ক্যান টেক ইট আপ। এটা মাথায় রাখতে হবে যে আমরা সবাই সবটা জানবো, বলবো যার যার পার্ট, বা সবাই সবটা জানবো টু বি প্রিপেয়ার ফর আ ডিজাস্টার। ধরো তোমার সব নষ্ট হয়ে গেল, তোমরা কেউ আসতে পারলা না, সবাই ট্রাফিক জ্যামে আটকা, একজন আসছে, যেন ও পুরোটা প্রেজেন্টেশন ক্যারি অন করতে পারে। ওটা মাথায় রেখে সবাই প্রিপারেশন নিবা। সেকেন্ড জিনিস হচ্ছে যে যেটা এক্সপ্লেইন করতে চাচ্ছ জিনিসটা ইজিলি এক্সপ্লেইন করো, অনেক কিছু বলে কমপ্লিকেটেড করে ফেলার দরকার নাই। আমার কিছু মেইন পয়েন্টস আছে, আমি ওই পয়েন্টসে বলবো। দিস ইজ দ্য ফার্স্ট টাইম অনেকে করছো, বা কারো সেকেন্ড থার্ড টাইম, তো খুবই নিউ, যার কারণে হচ্ছে একটু ডটস মানে আনজয়েন্ট রয়ে গেছে। ঠিক আছে, কিছু কিছু পয়েন্টস যেগুলা বলছো সেগুলা কানেক্ট করতে হবে। আমি একটা জিনিস বানাবো, বানাতে এগুলা এগুলা লাগছে, এগুলা এই জিনিসগুলোর দাম এর এত এত এত, সো আমি বানানোর পর আমার এন্ড প্রোডাক্টের দাম হবে এত, আমার এন্ড প্রোডাক্টটা অন্য কোম্পানির সিমিলার প্রোডাক্ট থেকে এখানে এখানে ডিফারেন্ট, সো আমি সেই জন্য বলতে পারছি দিস ইজ আ গুড প্রোডাক্ট, আই এম টার্গেটিং দিস সেগমেন্টস, এদের কাছে আমি চাচ্ছি যে এরা আমার প্রোডাক্টটা কিনুক। তো এরকম করে ডটস গুলা কানেক্ট করতে হবে। কিছু টিম কানেক্ট করেছো, কিছু টিম একটু ইনএক্সপিরিয়েন্সের জন্য কানেকশনটা হয় নাই, যার কারণে মনে হচ্ছিল যে আচ্ছা কোথায় জানি হারায় যাচ্ছি। সো ট্রাই টু কানেক্ট দ্য ডটস ইন আ প্রেজেন্টেশন। আর হচ্ছে আরেকটা জিনিস, তোমরা যেহেতু এখন ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং পড়ছো, ইউ মাইট থিঙ্ক যে ইউ ডোন্ট নিড আ মার্কেটিং পয়েন্ট অফ ভিউ, সেলস পয়েন্ট অফ ভিউ, বিকজ আমি তো ইঞ্জিনিয়ার, আমি তো কাজ করবো ব্যাক এন্ডে, আমি তো কোড করবো, আমি এন্টারপ্রেনার হব না। বাট ইটস নট অ্যাবাউট অলওয়েজ বিং এন এন্টারপ্রেনার, ইটস অ্যাবাউট আমার কালকে ক্যারিয়ার কি হবে আমি জানি না। তুমি এখন সিএসসি তে আছো, কালকে দেখা যাচ্ছে তোমার ক্যারিয়ারে ইউ ফাউন্ড মার্কেটিং ইন্টারেস্টিং, অথবা লাইফ কখন কাউকে নিয়ে যায় কোথায় কেউ জানে না, দেখবা যে তোমার কালকে সিএসসি ফিল্ডে কোনো জব হলো না, মানে আমি বলছি না যে হবে না, বাট ধরো কালকে তোমার সিএসসি ফিল্ডে কোনো জব হলো না, তোমার একটা মার্কেটিং পজিশনে, ইউ গট টু স্টার্ট অফ উইথ আ মার্কেটিং পজিশন, তো তখন তোমাকে ওখানে কাজ করতে হবে না, হবে তো। তো এই জন্য এই যে মার্কেটিং স্কিলস গুলা, মার্কেটিং সেলস স্কিলস গুলা, এগুলা একটু একটু করে নিয়ে আসতে হবে। মানে এই যেভাবে প্রেজেন্টেশন দিয়েই আনবা। আমি যেরকম সিএসসি ইঞ্জিনিয়ার, আমি এখন বিআই তে কাজ করছি, আমারও কিন্তু প্রোডাক্ট ডিজাইন করা লাগে। আমি একটু আগে যে আমাদের যখন আলাদা রুমে হলো, আমি ওখানে এটা বলছিলাম যে আমি যখন একটা ভয়েস প্যাক ডেটা প্যাকের কম্বিনেশন একটা কম্বো প্যাক ডিজাইন করি, ওটাতেও আমাকে চিন্তা করা লাগে আমি কতটুক এখান থেকে 2 টাকা বাড়ালে আমার কাস্টমারকে কিনবে, ওখান থেকে 1 পয়সা কমে গেলে আমার কাস্টমারকে এটাতে বেনিফিটেড হবে, কাস্টমার বেনিফিটেড হলো, আমার কোম্পানির জন্য এটা কতটুকু বেনিফিশিয়াল। তো এরকম করে জিনিসগুলো চিন্তা করতে হয়। এটা কি সিএসসির কাজ? এটা কিন্তু সিএসসির কাজ না, এটা কিন্তু আমার বেসিক কাজও না। আমি বেসিক কাজ করি সিএসসি, বাট আমার এটা একটা পার্ট অফ মাই ওয়ার্ক, যেটা আমার লাগে। তো তোমাদেরও লাগবে। এই কারণে কখনো মনে করো না যে আমি ইঞ্জিনিয়ার, আমার টেকনিক্যাল কাজ করলেই হবে, জানলেই হবে, এগুলাও জানতে হবে। এন্ড দিস ইজ অলসো পার্ট অফ সফট স্কিল। তুমি আমি জানি না, কালকে সিএসসি এর একটা ক্যারিয়ার শো হয়েছিল, ওয়েবিনার। আই ডোন্ট নো ইফ ইউ পিপল হ্যাভ বিন আ পার্ট অফ ইট, বাট ওখানে যারা যারা ছিল, যদি সবারটা শুনো, ইউ উইল সি যে সফট স্কিল ইজ ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট। ঠিক আছে? সো দিস ইজ অলসো হেল্পিং ইউ ডেভেলপ আ সফট স্কিল। সো এগুলাতে পার্টিসিপেট করতে ট্রাই করবা, আর এগুলাকে এখন তোমার একাডেমিক যেসব প্রেজেন্টেশন আছে সেগুলোতে ইমপ্লিমেন্ট করবা। আই রিয়েলি হোপ যে ইউ পিপল উইল ডু গুড, এন্ড কংগ্রাচুলেশনস টু এভরিওয়ান, এন্ড কংগ্রাচুলেশনস টু দ্য winners. Thank you.
Thank you so much, our judges. So now, I would like to say that, dear participants, তোমাদের সবাইকে আনমিউট করা আছে। সো যখন really sorry, am I audible now?
Yes, you're audible, Shaika.
Okay, thank you, Apu. So now I would like to request all of you যে আমরা পার্টিসিপেন্টদের সবাইকে আসলে আনমিউট করে দিব, এন্ড যখন উইনার অ্যানাউন্স হবে, সো আমরা যাতে সবাই ক্ল্যাপ দিয়ে বা হুররা সাউন্ড করে, বা যাতে সবাই এনকারেজ করি উইনার যারা হয়েছে। So now the dhak dhak moment, our hearts are racing super fast. So now I would like to request Odrita Apu to announce the team that has secured the 3rd position.
Okay. So again, congratulations to all the teams. Now, the big moment, 3rd place jara ache. Unlike their names, they managed to crawl pretty fast. So congratulations, Team Slots.
Congratulations, Team Slots.
Oh,
Thank you.
Why are people not screaming? Come on, where am I seeing?
Congratulations.
যারা পেয়েছে তাদের নিজেদেরই মেবি
Team
এনথুসিয়াজম
Slots, congratulations.
Thank
Team
you so
Slots
much.
কি
Thank
আছে
you.
এখানে? Oh
জি,
yes,
আছে।
congratulations.
Thank you so much, Odrita Apu. So now,
Pleasure.
for the 2nd position, I would like to request Rudra Bhaiya to take over.
Okay, so the 2nd position, or the first runner-up of the Pitch Camp 1.0 is Team Wetwall. Team Wetwall জন্য একটু তালি হয়ে যায়।
Okay, so we are all very excited to hear that.
Thank
And now,
you, honorable judge.
okay. So now finally, the moment we all are waiting for. Anushapu, can you please tell us the name of the team that has secured the 1st position in MIC Pitch Camp 1?
Yes, so the champion team for MIC Innovation Club Pitch Camp 1.0 is the Axis of No Talent. Yes! Congratulations.
Wow. That's how you react. That's how you react.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, team.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Wonderful experience. Thank
Yeah.
you.
You're welcome. You have earned it. You have earned it.
Thanks a lot,
আপু ভাই, আমি একটা রিকোয়েস্ট করতাম, আই মিন যারা জিতলো, হোয়াট ডু ইউ ফাইন্ড ইন্টারেস্টিং অ্যাবাউট দেম, মানে তাদের কি ভালো লেগেছে বা কেন জিতলো, এটা নিয়ে যদি কিছু বলতে।
আচ্ছা, ওদের যেটা ভালো লেগেছে সেটা হচ্ছে চিন্তাগুলা সুন্দর ছিল, ইনোভেটিভ চিন্তা ছিল, which they tried to present in a realistic manner, and চিন্তাটাকে সুন্দর করে পুট করতে পারা is an art. They have managed to do it well. আমি জানি না ওরা ফার্স্ট টাইম করছে না সেকেন্ড টাইম করছে, বাট which ever number of times they're doing, আমি যদি ধরি যে ওরা in a beginner stage আছে, they have done it really well as beginners, খুব সুন্দর করে বলতে পেরেছে। আর আরেকটা জিনিস যেটা ভালো লেগেছে, ওদের কোঅর্ডিনেশন ওয়াজ রিয়েলি নাইস। মানে আমি না কোথাও হারাই যাই নাই প্রেজেন্টেশনটার মাঝে, শুরু থেকে শেষ পর্যন্ত পুরোটা শুনেছি। আই ফাউন্ড ইট কমপ্লিট। ওই যে বলছিলাম ডট কানেক্টস এর কথা, আই ফাউন্ড দে কুড কানেক্ট দ্য ডটস বেটার।
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're welcome.
So congratulations to all the winners that has literally, just like Apu said it, you guys have earned it. So now we would like to wrap up this session by announcing the prizes, and I would like to hand it over to Mumtahina Mimapu.
Okay, thank you, Shaira. We're really happy right now because we know who the winners are. This long journey has come to an end, right? As it said that Rome wasn't built in a day, neither was this speech camp. It took a lot of effort from a lot of people, from the panel members of Innovation Club, from our judges, from our guests, but most importantly, the most effort was put by our participants. We are really grateful for our participants that you showed so much effort and you worked so hard for coming this far. And those who couldn't reach to the finals or maybe couldn't win a prize, our main idea was to help you to learn something about presentation. So we hope that you learn at least something about presenting or pitching. So if you can learn something, even a little bit, that will be, we will take that as our the most prized possession actually. So with that being said, I'd like to conclude the pitch camp and everyone stay safe. Good night.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Adrita and Rudro and all the participants, and thank you, Fahim.
Thank you, Apu, and especially thanks to the organizers for arranging it. It was a wonderful session. Thank you, everyone. Good night. Bye-bye.
Yes, great initiative. Thank you for having us. Best wishes to all of you. Thank you.
আপু ভাই আপনাদেরও স্পেশালি থ্যাঙ্কস, মানে 3 ঘন্টা ধরে জাজ করা এবং অফিস শেষ করে রিয়েলি থ্যাংক ইউ আ লট। মানে এটা আসলে বলে বোঝানো প্রকাশ করা সম্ভব না। থ্যাংক ইউ ভাই আপু আপনাদের সবাইকে।
Okay, thank you again to our 3 judges for working so hard, and we're wrapping up this final of our MIC Pitch Camp organized by MIC Innovation Club. Good night, everyone.